All right, let's see. Hello, how is everyone today? Let's see. We got Savannah Lion and Osmond in the house. What up, guys? How you doing? All right, so we're chilling. All right. There is Savannah Lion. Hello, bro. How you doing? So I got my phone here, so it'll be a little easier to read comments as they're happening. Let's see if that works out right here. So you see me looking down? That's what I'm looking at, is the comments down here. All right. So, hello, Philippe. How are you today, sir? So I think Gem Mint might have been a little upset by my video. I hope he doesn't think that it was completely targeted at him. It's at anybody who's selling. Like, this isn't the time for that. That's selling into the weakness. You know what I mean? Like, that's a good way to lock in losses. That's all. It's a time for being a little more like confident in your position. No problem, Savannah Lion. Yes, the weekend is starting. Hello, Prime. How are you today? Let's see if I could do this a little bit higher. Make it a little easier to read these comments. Still trying to figure out my streaming game, and that's kind of ridiculous, you know? We're getting there, guys. Remember to hit the like, please, so we can get this thing going. So, everybody's here. It's Friday. Are we all sick yet of this whole thing? Like, I'm kind of sick of it. You know, Brothers War is coming, right? And nobody nobody cares. Nobody cares at all about the set that's about to come out that hasn't even come out yet. It's silly. And I'm going to open something. Maybe Time Spiral Remastered or another Hour of Destination to gamble for Invocation. Time Spiral Remastered is good, especially in English. Like, that's a good set to rip. It's got some serious value in it, especially now they've been going up. But, you know, what is value anymore with all these reprints and all these sets and all the madness that's happening? I don't even know, right? Prime says, good buddy on lunch, stopping by to say hi. Hello. Glad to have you here, bro. So, it really is kind of a shame that Brothers War and the whole numbered card thing, like, has anybody spoken about that in a while? Not for a long time, right? And, like, normally that would be a crazy thing. Normally it would be a crazy thing. We could arrange some live opening with Savannah too, right? Savannah, I liked the Lego video. That's always entertaining, bro. I like that. That was good. So yes, welcome everybody to an afternoon with Ed. Hit that like button while you are here, stopping by to say hello. So, you know, we are in between orders at work, so we got a couple of weeks of downtime. I guess it kind of comes at an opportune moment, because it's like I got a couple of things to do for the channel, and it allows me to prepare for Vegas, so that's kind of good timing. But, like, yeah, I mean, I'll be doing some extra live streaming in the next couple of weeks. I'll be getting ahead in my editing and my videos, that type of thing, you know? Why not? It's time for it. Kylan, how you doing, bro? Hey, Jimbo, how you doing? How's everybody doing today? Is everybody ready for the weekend? Got your vape pens and your ganja and your beers all lined up? Yes. Cheers. So the next couple of weeks, I will be streaming more. I don't know if there will be more content necessarily, but there will be more streaming. You know, this whole Vegas thing that's coming up, I wonder if it's going to be cast in a shadow of this 30th set. Like, Are people going to be mad at there? Are they going to riot and protest Wizards? I think not. But, you know, I mean, you're talking to people who spent you're talking about people who spent $750 on VIP passes to don't even know what yet. I mean, what's in the VIP lounge at the 30th? I don't know, but people are buying VIP passes to get that ticket. I don't know. It just seems like Wizards can kind of make anything nowadays, and people will just buy it and buy its supreme version at like the optimal maximum price. What did you miss, Osmond? I don't know. I wouldn't say much. I don't think. But I don't know. Strippers dressed as Liliana, bro. That is so not gonna be the party at night, the vampire party. Like, I got my costume. Yes, I do. This reprint kind of screwed the good mood of this 30th anniversary, Philippe says. Yeah, I could see that. Like, it definitely is going to put a damper on things for some people. Actually, well, for most. Some people. I mean, most. You know, there's some people who are excited for this thing. They're going to be, like, ultra party happy in the VIP, in the Black Lotus lounge for the 30th. So, like, you know, I guess it's a matter of perspective. Who's going to be upset? Mostly everybody else who isn't in that VIP lounge, right? But really, I'm very curious to see how many they're gonna make, because yeah, it could get interesting if there's less than 100,000. You know, if there's 50,000 of these, it could get real interesting. Osmond says, just makes you rethink my collection, but I'm just going to wait and see. Just in terms of buying. Okay. So here's my advice. If you're nervous about your collection, begin to focus on, you know, instead of $5 $20 cards, maybe buy $100 card in near mint, or an $80 card with a $20 premium for the really, really minty, fresh make sure it's... what's happening to near mint out there? It's painful, man. But like, I truly believe the high quality, high condition, you know, graded high end cards are going to last and have like resilience when it comes to this whole thing. I think Dr. Oz made this product, Peanut says. Would hate wearing the mask all day, Savannah Lyon says. I agree, it's gonna suck, Savannah. But like, it shouldn't be a reason not to go. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's again, that seems like cutting off the nose to spite the face to me. It's gonna be uncomfortable, don't get me wrong. I don't love it. What am I gonna do? You know? And I'm one who got freaking needles, so like, you know, what's that say? I got 3 copies of Near Mint Beta Circle of Protection Blue. Nice. That's a good one. And they're Near Mint. Sweet. I have been looking at an Earthbind, but damn it, everybody else has been too, and now the prices are stupid. And when I say looking at an Earthbind, I mean looking at a nice, clean, graded copy, a high-end copy, one that, you know, beyond it being actually reserve list now, it's like the condition is a whole another thing, you know, like when you're talking BGS 8.5 or better, that's becoming rare now. The past 2 cards I went to, they had forced masks at entrance, but then no one wore them. Kyla, this is what I was thinking too. Like, I kind of figured that's what's going to happen. Like, it's kind of silly. There's no reason to get all upset. You know what I mean? 11 apiece. Nice. I was playing Chandelar last night. Kind of bittersweet. On one hand, old Magic was gangster, but the lack of mulligan rules made it kind of a POS to play. Yeah, I could see that. Mulligan rules are so important. Man, having a shite hand to start the game was always depressing back in the day. I need to find my unlimited Earthbinds. I know I have some in a box. Nice. WotC skipped all festivities in Europe Did they, Savannah? I only know that they set up Vegas and Charlotte so far. I don't even know. I mean, we still have half the year after that, 8 months after that. Like, maybe they will have something in Europe. You don't know that, bro. Anybody else who is new to the live stream, please remember to hit the like button. Thank you very much. Oh, if anybody's interested, there is channel memberships now, and I mean, I know it's nothing crazy, but you get a little badge next to your name of the logo, and it changes color to different dual lands depending on how long you're a member. And then you get little emojis also, like the puppy smile emoji. Silly stuff that I should have been doing like a year ago, right? I've got a beta and alpha Earthbind. Nice, bro. Nice. Are they gonna have staff standing outside the bathrooms to make sure I wipe my maybe. You didn't clean yourself well enough, son. Here's some freaking paper. What do you think about non-English OS cards in regards of collecting? OS? What do you mean OS? The old Mulligan rules were trash. You could only ball if no lads. I can't believe people were playing MTG like that. Yeah, it was different back then. Oh, nice. Italian Gwendolyn, that's a good one. Freaking Open Boosters just opened. Oh, there he is, Kylan. Nice. See, there you go. You have a brain next to the name now. Oh, boy. Why didn't I upload all these silly little gifs and, all that stuff earlier? It's so entertaining. Old school. Oh, okay. Okay, OS. What do you think about non-English old school cards in regards to collecting? Okay, so foreign black border, right? Like, that's a little different. The stuff like what was it, where it was like Chronicles, but again black border. See, look at that. Special emojis. Hey man, it looks pretty good there in the chat, right? I didn't use anything generic. I made sure it was my own stuff, so it looks pretty good. So the Badlands and the Underground Sea are the ones you can do as emojis with the puppy smile, but the badges are the other 8 duels. Is revised foreign black border more rare than English white border? Yeah, I think so. I actually think a lot rarer. No doubt. Love it. Yes, awesome. Yes, the Japanese, the Chronicles, that one was a bit different. That's kind of different stuff when it comes to old school foreign. I mean, look, Legends is Legends, right? You got some Italian Legends. That's always sick. The Dark, you're starting to get into crazy print runs. Like, that's kind of becoming like revised or something like that, which is crazy to think about. But I don't know. I think it depends. It depends. Like anything else, it depends on what set. It depends on what card. It depends on the condition. But I think there is room to get into that market. What do you think of from the vault set, less famous ones? Value over a long time? You're talking about like like I have Realms. I think that's a good one. You're talking about like Annihilation and stuff. Yeah, I mean they have low print runs, and especially, and I have a video coming out where I was talking to Philippe about this. If you have the original packaging and a full set, like that's, I can't see that being a miss in the long run, depending on because of the scarcity alone. Like it's becoming a part of history at this point. So yeah, Do you sell those boxes in the background, especially Urza, Tempest? Actually, no. This is old school stuff from Ultra Pro. Like, this came out when the sets came out. These are, especially like finding Legacy in good condition. There was a few of these Saga ones, but they disappeared. Tempest in good condition. Mirage. See, this was probably one of the first ones. It's a little bit different. It has the Mirage on this side rather than on the top. But yeah, I mean, those are freaking difficult and a pain in the ass to find in, good condition. It's rough. I mean, you can find them, but to find them in quality is rough. Foreign, black border, so much rare, but still only 40 to 50% of English. Yeah, there you go. I have 3 Japanese City of Brass. The 4th one has eluded me. 4th edition City of Brass. Japanese one? I kind of want a forward black border dual. The forward white border ones too. Like, it's kind of cracked out, Have you tried to grade from the vault? I can't imagine ever grading well. I did back in the day. I still have a couple I sold. So this the from the vault relics that you've seen on my channel is my second one. I got one back in the day, and like an idiot, I opened it up and threw away the packaging. Still got the dice, but like I graded the Mox Diamond and Memory Jar, and look, they got 9.5s. I sold them during one of the spikes. I made good money a long time ago and reinvested it, just like everything else that I've sold. That is, I think I made 1,500 on the Mox Diamond when it was like a $250 card or less even, and I made like 400, maybe 500 on the. Was it that much on the Memory Jar? That didn't pop like the Mox Diamond did. But hey, look, like all this randomness costs money, right? What fuels that? Some of the sales, some of like my money. It's like you got to keep your collection evolving and like rolling over constantly, because if you don't have that churn, you'll never get anywhere. Even if, look, not every deal is going to be the best. Not everything works out every time, right? So what are you going to do? As long as you keep it moving, though, and keep building upwards over time, like, I didn't have a lot of money. This isn't from, like, having money, all this stuff, my Arabian Nights pack and, like, all my crazy cards. This is from re-rolling my collection over and over and over again. Okay. Have you tried the grade? Yeah, okay. Ed, you like Tex-Mex and breakfast combined and bottomless mimosas? That sounds pretty good, bro. I definitely like bottomless mimosas. Actually, I'm more of a Bloody Mary type of guy. But, usually places with bottomless mimosas are bottomless Bloody Marys too, right? Have you heard of Heritage? Yes, I have heard of Heritage Auctions. And I need to get on there because there was Kylan was showing me there was Mirage starters, and like that's something I would have bid on. Mirage starter blisters, yeah, I would have bid on that. I sold a sealed Onslaught for 400 some years ago. Oof. Even if it was German, yeah. I got an unlimited Scrub Lad for 320. People are panicking, bro. That's a crazy price. We are going to Cabo Wabo for breakfast in Vegas. Bro, careful. I might just get a little saucy and wander into the freaking MTG30 drunk ass. That would be pretty funny, huh? Which cards dropped the most in the US recently? Oh, that's got to be the ICE and CE versions of things. Like, again, just people panicking. I get it. This is a hell of a time. And if you've never been through it, it can be, like, frightening even. Like, oh my God, Magic is killing itself. It's happened before. It's not going away. I have 4 Arabian Night packs myself. What rares are in yours? Any idea? Mine, I only have 1 left. It is sealed. It is a PSA 10. It came from a fairly famous box break, so it has decent provenance. Like, the box break was on YouTube a long time ago, and the guy who broke them sealed them on camera and sent them all to PSA, and then revealed it on camera and sent them out to the people, stuff like that. So yeah, it's part of it. Freaking Nate is a crazy dude when it comes to like history of high-end box breaks. Dude has been in a lot of it and he knows about that stuff. So like he's like, yeah, send me the serial number. I'm like, oh, all right. I'm like thinking, what's he gonna do with that, you know? He sends me a video of it being cracked. Like, talk about provenance and all that. Like that's pretty crazy, you know? Like, so definitely vintage, yeah, I think so. Actually, I think that's the one, man. It's a PSA 10. It's nice. Do you know what are you in your packs? Because a lot of people do know. Ooh, Italian Legends format remove soul for 30 cents. Not bad. Used to roll some of the sets and cards I bought as an investment into Power and Duels. It's a work of love. Exactly. You got to be like working hard at it, and you got to have an eye for what you think is coming down the pipeline, where you think things are going in the future. You know, you got to have an evolving state of mind. As the market changes, so must you. Look, being worried about MTG30 is just staying stuck, accepting it, moving on, accepting the fact, and adapting to the new market. That's what you got to do. The market changes all the time. I can't buy Arabian Nights packs, crack them, and grade all the cards anymore. I just can't. That's how I started, but I can't do it anymore. It's no longer feasible. It's no longer affordable, and everything has changed, you know, like just everything. The cost of grading, the turnaround time of grading, the cost of Arabian Nights packs, the availability of Arabian Nights packs, the prices of the cards. You know, you got to adapt. You got to adjust. So, yeah, like, I honestly, I believe that the future lies in high-end, you know, the 3 blocks of reserve lists, like Mox Diamond and Intuition and City of Traders and Lion's Eye Diamonds and stuff like that. Took me years for you on a shopping spree. Yes, and those sound. Yeah, Savannah, don't sell. There's no reason to sell into a weak market. You'll just lose money, and like, I don't know. That doesn't seem like something I want to do. It was an auction. They had 3 listed. Nice. One of the 3 duels I bought has been a fake from Spain. I opened it on camera, so it's good. Dude, bad. That's crazy. Brassbad, El Hajjaj, Bottle of Sulbed, and Jewel Bird. So vintage. There's the rare and the uncommon, and, you know, you can pull a Juzam and a Serendib Efreet in the same pack. It's 2 slots, not 1. So check it out. You might be missing out. Urza Saga reserve list, not tier 1, near mid condition, good for long term. Like Baron Master Wizard, hell yeah, bro. I graded these things. I sold my Baron maybe 2 years, maybe 3 years ago now, before 2019, in the run up before the most recent one, in that buyout. It was a 9.5, of course. You know, like I say, the high end is where it's at. But I sold that card for $250 back then when it was a $25 card. You know, that's a 10x multiplier. I'm just saying, always go for mint. If it's not mint, you really got to question it, especially now when a lot of things are going to get suppressed. Mint isn't. Mint is another story. You know what I mean? Like, and when I say mint, I mean gem mint. I mean 9.5s. Giuseppe says, I crunched the numbers of 30th. Yes, the print run 240k. Yeah. So this is, I did some basic math. Like 150k translates into about 5,000 rares. So yeah, you're maybe less 125, 130, but still ballpark 150k. You're exactly right. It's going to be pretty rare. And Giuseppe, the market can absorb it. That's not a lot. That's when I pictured 100,000 boxes in my mind, I did the math and it was something like 33 to 3,800 rares, right? And beta is something like 3,300. So in my mind, that seemed about right. I don't know. What do you guys think? How many do you think that they're going to print? What's a reasonable print run for MTG30? How much do you think the market can absorb boxes? How many rares do you think the market can absorb? It's an interesting question, and I don't know if we've considered that recently. You know, like we know that there's okay. Osmond said it's less than unlimited. Dang, exactly. That's what I'm saying, Osmond. This is rare. It's what kind of impact do we really think it's going to have? Collector's Edition and International Collector's Edition had way more than what's going to be here. I mean, there's only 4 packs in a box. That's 4 rares. And look, we're not talking about the old border because those are even rarer. So that print run is going to be, I guess it's a quarter of the rares, right? If you think about it, because it's like a 4-to-1 thing, because they said there's 3 out of 10 that are going to be rares, and you got 4 in a box, so you're going to get 1 in a box. So you get 4 regular border ones and 1 old border rare in a box. So I guess, all right, so let's talk about 100,000. That's actually 5,000, but that's 3,300 of the modern border and maybe 1,000 of the vintage border. So, I mean, that's not that crazy, man. I don't expect it to make that much of a difference. Hit that like, guys, if you're new to this. We got a little bit of a roll going here on this stream. We have channel memberships now, which is kind of fun. Special emojis and like Kylan, he's got the little badge with the logo next to his name. It's silly, but I should have done it a million years ago. I'm silly for not having done that. Okay, too much, too quick. No, I don't think it's gonna get hurt. Giuseppe Dale. Okay. How would you wait to buy high-end meat hooks? How long would I wait to buy them? Dude, man, you got a while because they just got banned too. They got time to sink lower. And I think when you're talking high-end, you're talking double feature foils. Like, I would guess that's probably the highest end meat hook you can get, right? Or the special fancy version from the collector's edition pack. I don't know if that's that special anymore, you know? So what do you guys think? What's the special meat hook? Kylan, so I sold my 4 Mox Ambers today for $58 each. I don't know if this will keep ticking up, but it seems like a reprint target eventually. So many people expect it, and then when it didn't, it spiked. It might be in Brothers War too, you know? Long Commander each. What do you think about collecting a full set of Portal 3 Kingdoms? I love Portal 3 Kingdoms. When it was $50 a pack, I said to my brother, we need to be opening this. This is extraordinarily rare, and it's different, so let's do it. And yeah, so my brother and I opened a lot of that when they were $50 to $100 a pack. We wrote it up to 100, 120. But yeah, I've sold my cards. I didn't have as many. I didn't open as many as him. He opened about twice as many, but I got an Imperial Seal. It was a quad plus. I sold it, and I regret it. It was really high grade. Imperial Seal, English, Portal 3 Kingdoms, the white border one, not the Judge foil, not Chinese, the actually rare one. He has all of his, though. Oh, boy. He's got a BGS 10 Peng Tong Young Phoenix. Dude's got some sickness when it comes to Portal 3 Kingdoms. It's because of me, of course, and me being like, bro, you need to stop opening up OG Innistrad and open up these Portal 3 Kingdoms packs with me, and then you can go back to OG Innistrad. Because I think that's what he was opening at the time. Oh yeah, definitely don't mess up the pack. Try to figure it out. That sucks. You know, you're better off just opening it at that point and grading them. I mean, the condition of an Arabian Nights card matters. If it's a 9.5, you could freaking, you know. Oh, Jimbo, how you doing? Thank you very much, sir. A doff of the cap to you. Oh yeah, vintage. Over time, those wax. They call them wax packs. They're not really. It's just a weirder, like softer plastic. You can really see through it, especially over time. It's crazy, and like it, yeah. Over time, it becomes worse. Hit that like, people. If the rares are less than unlimited, then I don't think it'll impact things other than obviously people's confidence going forward. Exactly, confidence. That's the only thing impacted here. 10,000 boxes for, dude, man, it's 100,000 boxes, I think, and it's gonna be 100 million, right? That's 1,000 times. 10,000 boxes would be 10 million. I think that's the math. To get a 30th anniversary complete retro set will cost 113K minimum. I think that's where the money is. I can agree with you, Giuseppe. Yes, dude, man. 10 mil for 10,000 boxes. Exactly, which is why I think they're going to do 100 mil, because why not? They can. And 100,000 boxes isn't going to do anything to the market. I like the modern border ones better because they think it's interesting seeing the old art in modern frames. Fake retro frames are weird. Yeah, they're not even the same. And the art, I mean, the artist, you know what I really don't like? The Soul Ring, where it's like a zoom in picture on the new frame. I don't know why they didn't keep the art the same. It's weird that it's just like, I don't like that. Dabs, yes. Probably 50 to 75% that the Mythic Edition War the Spark based on the 30th is 2x the price. The amount of people that can afford it is lower, possibly. Osmond, as for becoming a channel member, I am not sure. I think you can do it here, but I don't know how. That's a freaking great question, and I should probably know that, huh? I'm gonna check it out. Vintage Magic Collector, thank you very much. Another trip of the cap to you. Opinion on Dominaria Remastered Draft. Has nice artwork on box. You know, Dominaria Remastered, I was actually waiting for that, but they pushed it back, and I think it's because of this freaking set, which is weird. It's weird. I don't like that. The Zodiac Ox, nice. You have the Zodiacs, including the Dragon. Very nice, Savannah. If I didn't hate horses, I build a horsemanship deck, right? Hate horses. What's the matter with the horses? Why do you hate the horses, bro? What's wrong with them? They're like they just do their thing, man. How do I become a member on the app? I think it's got to be like where you press like and share and all that stuff. Thumbs up, thumbs down. You know, there's like a bar you can swipe it over. I think it's over there. Because I know that's where Super Thanks is, which I have yet to see anybody use. It's a thing they implemented where you can say Super Thanks to someone for creating a video by, I guess, leaving a tip in the comments. I have yet to see it on anybody's channel. I'm curious about it. I wonder if they take away the same amount as a super chat. Probably, right? Dragon in Japanese, English just too expensive. Yeah, no, I feel ya, bro. They got stupid, especially in the last run-up. Math is for blockers. Yes, Jimbo. Should I fire sale my CE Lotus? Hell no. You know it. You're watching. You know, bro. Go too much to figure out sometime here at work right now. I got you. Thank you, Osmond. I appreciate it. And, you know, there will be chances. I'm going to be streaming a lot in the next couple of weeks. Like I said, business is a little bit slow coming up because we're in between, not batches. It's like runs when we got a big delivery and we got to run through it and process it and send it out. So, like, stuff just got sent out Thursday. We're waiting for our stuff to process. And that's coming, like, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So up until Vegas is going to be a lot more action here on YouTube, a lot more live streaming. I don't know about more videos. Definitely more live streaming. I'll have the same amount of videos as always. You know, I'll keep it up. And it's a crazy, crazy rat race, but I don't know. It's all right. I'm doing it right. Okay, click the lock one and let you subscribe. I'll sell them on the collector's edition Lotus only to get unlimited one. Exactly. Hey, Chris, how you doing? Membership is at the top of the chat. All right, nice. Thank you guys for helping here. We've had cars for like 100 years. What is the point of a horse? That's like saying we've had planes for 100 years. What's the point of a fish or a bird? Fish. What's wrong with you, man? That's what's wrong with me. Planes and fish. Osmond, that's funny, bro. What's the point of a horse? I don't know. What's the point of like a tortoise? Like, what's the point of like a Venus flytrap? What does that thing do? I mean, like, what purpose does it serve in the environment? I would like to know. It's interesting, don't get me wrong, but who said like this guy's gonna survive? We still need glue. Breaking Badlands says, oh my god. That's rough, bro. If the Brothers War Jumpstart is anything like Damodar United, boxes should be worth more than $50. The need for WotC agreed. Yo, Brothers War Jumpstart? Why will anyone get that? Like, I don't know. That seems kind of crazy. I'm not getting it. Should you get it? I definitely advise against it. Yeah. What does everybody else think about the Jumpstart product? I think they pulled the Baldur's Gate on it, you know? They had a good product, and then they're like, F it. Let's do it again and do it worse. Now that everybody likes it, let's screw it up. Commander Legends 2, right? That's the story of it. Any of you guys buying Jumpstart at all this year? Like maybe the 2022 product, right? Or 2023 Jumpstart 23? I don't know. Bugs are food for birds. Bugs break down dead stuff in nature. Yes, that's what bugs do. I mean, horses break down grass into poop, right? We need that too, just like goats, no? Man, when all the electric cars run out of juice because there's no electricity, then that is the point of a horse. Indeed, sir. Returning adds Brother Ward. I'm sorry. Kylan, oh my god. I'm not trying to like insult. I'm just look, I will say it again. Opening this stuff to enjoy it. Like Jumpstart, I think would be fun to rip with people and play, and like just use those cards and just, you know, get silly and play some Jumpstart. You know what I mean? Like that's what it's for. That should be what it's used for. It shouldn't be like a hold on to sealed product. Like Warhammer, man, what are they doing? Short printing this crap. It's like this is a product that should have been in the hands of everybody. You know what I mean? It should be cheap. It's a freaking... I get it. The collector's edition one is special and happy. But I'm talking about the regular version. It's going up in price. It's expensive. Like, that's silly. It's supposed to be for everyone. You know? Like, what are you doing, guys? It's a pre-con, man. Make it available. Make it cheap. Stupid. Okay. Whoa. There's a lot happening here. I'm hoping the 22 box will be good. It might be. Western movies would suck without horses, man. Cowboys on camels. BGS 9.5 camels. Indeed. Cowboys on camels. That's like Lawrence of Arabia, right? I'd rather walk, says Osmond. My LGS sold 1 pack of Dominaria Jumpstart. Wow. They're going to be giving it away. SGR 7th. Again, giving it away. That's the point of Jumpstart, right? Maybe the Jumpstart 2022, depending on spoilers. Maybe, right? Oh, you like the OG Jumpstart? I do too, Chris. But I mean, I'm not investing in it. Except, I do like the idea of those misprint packs. Like, that's crazy. That's interesting. That's a weird lottery in there. You know, like, that's almost a reason to get it, but you have to get the first print run, right? Have you ever seen a wild horse? Yeah, there's like, where are they? Where the hell did I see the wild horses? I went on vacation when I was little with my parents, and I remember seeing them, but I don't remember where the hell we were, because we went to a few places. My mom was kind of morbid. She's like, just in case something happens and the children end up dying, at least they will have experienced stuff. I mean, it's true, but it's morbid AF. I like watching a horsey's trot. Coach, I agree too. I like it when Ash does a little trot. Like, he does that sometimes, and that's fun. A little puppy trot. Jumpstart is still a good starting point for new players, and it's still a good starting point for just like having a good time. And you know what I like about Jumpstart is, like, you know, putting together a good strategic deck takes a long time, and planning, and like a process, and you know, development and all this stuff. But playing Jumpstart with your boys is kind of stress free. You know what I mean? It's just like grab it and go. I like that idea, you know? Please hit the like button if you are new to this live stream. Thank you very much. Remember to subscribe. I mean, I think you have to subscribe to comment, which is good. It kills the freaking spam sex bots, man. So, like, yeah. Kind of enjoying that spam-free life, you know? Jumpstart is a fun concept. Can you imagine non-tournament legal reserve list Jumpstart? Bro, you know, like, that's where it should be. Like, stupid looking backs and stuff. Like, I guess it would be kind of fun, right? I like to hear that Jump 22 will be anime-based. Chris, I like anime as well, but I don't know if I like the anime style when Wizards does it without, like, artists. Like, when they just do it, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I don't know if I like the style that Wizards is choosing there. Galaxy Foil Steam Vents holding strong. Those Galaxy Foils, look, I know they look like Pokemon cards, but they do look good with Magic cards, and they are rare. Osmond, you've been right since the beginning on that one. I am curious to see how they further develop, but yeah, they look interesting. I know it's Pokemon cards. It's so weird. It's hard to accept, right? I mean, that foil is straight up the OG Pokemon foil. I guess no one cares about serialized cards. That's old news. That's what I'm saying, Osmond. I want cards in cereal boxes. Serialized in cereal, right? Glenn, the only way the serialized cards are going to be worth a damn is if the cards they put the numbers are actually worth anything to begin with. You don't know if there is a Mana Vault or a Mana Crypt coming. Imagine. Friggin' Mana Crypt numbered. Napalm, hey man, hope all is well. All is well. How you doing, bro? I think they totally dissolved our confidence in reserve lists. I think they just, all they did was F with consumer confidence. I don't think they did anything to the reserve list at all. I really don't think. It's not going to have a huge influence. There's only, you know, going to be 5,000 of each rare made. Maybe 10. Really, even at 10,000, that's 300,000 boxes of 30th anniversary. Do you think they're going to make 300,000 boxes? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Remember to hit that like button, guys. We got some steam here. I think I'll be buying some Kaldheim collectors and set boxes soon. I can't see that stuff moving for a while. I'm sorry. I like it, but I can't see any of it moving for a while. Oh, Mike B, how you doing? Happy weekend. Welcome to the desert of the real. Magic cards with the Happy Meal, right? Pokemon's doing it. Why not? Even Pokemon has like these, I don't have it, but it's like, when you buy like lollipops or like a Snickers and Hershey's bar combination package for Halloween, but it's like 3-card Pokemon packs in there to give out to kids. I think that's awesome. You know, next year maybe I'll get something like that for the kids in my neighborhood. I think that's really cool. Magic, WotC anime style is not very good. Maybe use some JRPG artists though. That's what I'm saying. Why not use what? Production IG or something. Freaking the guys who did Neon Genesis, right? Evangelion was pretty awesome. I feel like the issue with MTG isn't so much product, just the direction they will take over the next few years. Peanut, I agree more so with that than the worry over the 30th. Galaxy Foil is like my favorite Pokemon foiling. Yeah, it's true, but you shouldn't have to say that Galaxy Foil is your favorite Pokemon foiling. Good take on the reserve list. Thank you, Napalm. Push below that, I was willing to gamble. So far, by $130, Steve Vetz is holding up. I was a bit panicked when not selling off. Don't sell off. Don't panic sell. It's not a good move to sell into the weak market. In the next 5 years, I predict that organized play will be dead, MTGO will be dead, all products will just cater to Commander. They already do cater to Commander. Every year, sets will just be crossovers and return to blocks will be awesome. What up, Stefan? Magic won't be dead, but I see it declining for quite a bit, similar to Yu-Gi-Oh! It's crap. I'd say anything from 50 to 100k boxes will be made. Well, Kako, if it's 100k boxes, that means 3,500 modern border rares and maybe 1,000 old border rares. That's not a lot. That's what I'm saying. Like, so if you think about that, that's 100,000. That's 100 million too from this product. Like, from a low print run, from less than 5,000 of each rare. I like the idea of Magic cards with your Happy Meal. However, I feel they'd replace Magic characters with those of McDonald's. Ronald McDonald foil rare. Yo, talk about a creepy card. It should be black. It should definitely be like a black card and be a creepy Ronald McDonald. I would totally flip for that. Yes, indeed. They could MTG cards and those adult Happy Meals, right? They probably could. Give out pauper decks for Halloween, right? Yeah, that'll work, Stefan. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm surprised that we had some steam going here in this live stream on the early Friday afternoon. That's kind of crazy. Like, but look, are we all tired of MTG 30 yet? Are we? I mean, like, how's it going to be by the time we get there? What are they going to be talking about to, like, psych us up? What next? What are they going to be discussing when MTG30 is coming out at the end of November? Are they going to be like, oh, Arabian Nights and Antiquities? You buy our special happy set, and 1 in a million cards is going to be an actual Arabian Nights card that we found in a warehouse. When are we getting an 18 plus secret? Bro, you've seen, like, I know you guys look for cards on eBay and stuff, so you've seen the craziness that people sell, all these hentai altars and stuff. Like, bro, you're really gonna whip that out and at your LGS and just be okay with that? Because that's a bit much. I'll give out copies of Revised Earthbind. Oh, bro, you might get in trouble for that. Have some parents pissed off at you. And the 30th event, half is just Marrow circle jerking about his tarot products. I don't get what goes through WotC's mind while planning this stuff. Peanut, I don't either. Things have been weird and weak for years now. I hope we'll see some correction. We've seen ages for WotC, right? We saw the original, the white pack era, the early ones, like, Legends and Antiquities and Revised, that they moved on to foil packs and the rest of the reserve list. Then they moved on to actual foil cards in Mercadian Masks. Then they moved on to different borders and foil cards, and they put a little hologram on the bottom. Ooh, big time now, right? Then they increase the print run. Then they increase the, how many foils there are in a pack. Then they made collector's edition. So, what's the next era? We'll see. We'll see. It's coming. No, Osmond wants to talk about it more and more. We live in a world of recent printings of Shocklands are worth more than Fetchlands. Giuseppe, and that's the whole manufactured scarcity deal. There's always going to be some of that with Magic. They make them rare. They make rares rare. Okay, they make rare versions of some cards rare. Nowadays in collector's edition, rares are not rare. They're more like uncommons, and mythics are more like rares. Who's buying the Post Malone Secret Lair? Not I, sir. I think it's interesting, but it's not for me. I don't think they want to touch all the cultural stuff and real life stuff in Arabian Nights. I agree, Osmond. I've been saying this from the beginning, that Arabian Nights is a bit iffy, I think all that stuff, although they printed Loyal Retainers, the original art, recently, and that's, getting a little cultural with Portal 3 Kingdoms. Yeah, by the end of 30th, Magic will probably have spoils for the next 2 years already, right? Oh, Magic spoils everything. Nobody tells you this far in advance. Earthbind is soft. Everyone seems convinced that 30th anniversary is selling either 2,000 or 3,000, but I can't see them selling at all at those prices. Kako, we'll see how fast they get to those prices, but they will. Not initially, but they will. Osmond wants to find someone to do some earth binding on. Stefan says Squirrel Nest. Legends Remastered, Urza Saga Remastered. Yep, I've been saying this for a week. I agree. Remember selling my War Mythic editions upon release for 700. Now it's 300 to 400. Europe. I'm about to buy one almost, right? That's a good price. And I got my the card sheet. I framed that. I took it off this wall because I needed the room for products, And plus, eventually it's all going to be blisters. I hope, anyway. Look, I need more blisters. Okay? If you have access to blisters that I don't have on my wall, let me know. Especially old ones. Like the Mirage starters. These are Mercadian Masks, but the Mirage starters that sold in Heritage. That's some stuff. Pioneer needs shocks, but not fetches. Okay. Pioneer needs to die. All these force formats are getting ridiculous. True. I got an email from Wizards. My heads. I win tells you Duel's deck should be coming soon. They don't. I feel like they're making up for effing up has gone downhill. They used to hook you up when you used to get some damaged cards in a box or something, or an error that they made. They used to hook you up. Now, they don't care. You're SOL, man. Even if I won the lottery, I wouldn't buy this proxy hot garbage. I'd just go buy the real cards. E-Man, I've been thinking about just buying an Antiquities pack instead. I love Antiquities. Yes, exactly, Osmond. They are commemorative items. But you can use them as proxies. Nobody will stop you. About 7,000 of boxes of Magic 30 go to WN Coach. Yes, I've been saying 7,500 since the beginning. Considering that number, I would think any more than 100,000 boxes would be way too many. Coach, I think we are kind of agreements that 100,000 seems reasonable for a print run for right now, for the price point and what the market can absorb. They understand what the market can absorb as well. They know that their price point is high. They would rather print less and get more. That's all. I got 2 of those uncut war sheets. I just fire sold them since it was free money. True, Peanut. Can I play with these cards in legal MTG tournament? Man, not really. No, you can't play with them, but it doesn't make them proxies. It just makes them a Magic product. Will be on per household. Will everyone be ordering with 101 different addresses? Peanut, we shall see how the bots do versus the humans in this one. Watered down. You could also proxy your own cards, and where is it? Oh, I have it over there. The perfect thing to do it on is the World Championship blank cards. Those are cool. I like them. I agree with you on the print run. I'm pretty sure it will be 200k sets of gears, influencers about 10k. You think 200k? That would make the rare print about 6,000 and maybe 1,500 old border rares for each. Way to take a principled stance on this proxy versus commemorative. it's commemorative items that can be used as proxies. What type of principles do we need? How are we doing today, Ed? Our Mac, what's up, man? Doing all right, chilling. You know, like we're gonna be coming on some times in the next couple of weeks with a lot more live streaming. I got channel memberships now with little why can't I think of what these things are called? Little emojis and badges next to your name. You know, the jelly brains, man. What are you gonna do? But yeah, I finally got channel memberships going. Oh wait, is this live? Man, I'm stoned though. Thought it was a video. It is live, Dustin, and I am answering you. That's how stoned you are. Will they stop being dumb and bring back tournaments? Oh, I love those. I love starters, bro. Those are my favorite. The bright side of this is they don't overprint. The grading will be fun. True. People are going to be disappointed when they grade these and get 8.5s, guys. Very disappointed. Not going to lie, I'd want to open these 30 AE, but I don't think I'm spending the money on this. I want to see what the LGS I work for is doing with his free box. Get out of there, Osmond. Don't buy the laces. That's silly. They are commemorative proxies. And a way to break the reserve list. Look, it's not breaking it. It is literally following the word of the law. There is no spirit of the law, and Marrow is an ass for suggesting that there ever was one. For letting people put this idea in his mind and confirming it by repeatedly talking about it and mentioning it. I know people are upset at that. Nobody said what he said is always gonna be correct. They only wrote down the reserve list. You know what I mean? So what Wizards is doing is legit following the letter of the law, and that's it. Okay. So how's everybody else doing on this lovely Friday? Are any of you sick of the freaking talking about this thing all the time? And remember, hit that like button, guys. We have a decent amount of people in here. Let's get some more. It shows all debate of terms. I agree, Osmond. Hey, nice, Dustin. Everybody is good out there, it looks like. I think they'll drop the price because I think they're capping. I don't know about SGR. I don't know about that. Would you grade and collect tournament promos such as the new text list Omnath? I would look into how they were given out and how rare they are. And if they are truly a rare item and they're unique and you don't think Wizards is going to reprint it, remember the list slot, they've been reprinting promos, then I would grade it maybe. It depends. Question to me is, how do you price the common, uncommon, and both sets of lands in the 30th? Are those worth anything? What do you think? Ooh, you mean the commons and uncommons? I'm gonna say are gonna be rough. The lands, maybe the vintage border ones. Yes, I have seen the 30th anniversary simulator. 10k plus to get a Black Lotus. I saw it. It's pretty bad. Why do MTG players not grade with PSAs? Interesting how many players want PSAs and subs, but it's only an MT. Yeah, I know, Peanut. It is. The subs thing is very important. I bought a revised starter for my 50th birthday 2 years. Ooh, nice. For 600, that's a good price. Nice. Good to hear, Tanya and Steph. On a fun note, I am working on a deck that uses mostly banned cards. Sick. I want to see that one, Giuseppe. That's awesome. Black Lotus, one per store. What do you mean, Emmanuel? Is one per store? It's one per regular WPN, but premiums get 3. Wait, what are you playing Modern for? I'm curious. Still sealed. I think my BGS 9 Silver Queen would get a PSA 10. No, usually BGS 9.5s are what you can likely cross over. Hey, but you never know. You might get lucky. Grading has a little bit of variance, and that could be within the variance, you know, because a 9.5 could translate to a 10 on PSA. Yes, I got from a buddy of mine. Ooh. Oh, the revised starter, nice. Yeah, 3 for the premium WPN stores. That's a lot, right? Ed, are you ready for Vegas Sandwich? He asks. I don't know. I don't know if I'll be ready for Vegas. Like, how can I be ready for such madness? I mean, I guess I'm ready, right? Like, as ready as I'll ever be. I mean, as Philippe, man, he's like, hey, man, you are like how I imagined you to be from your videos. And I'm going to bring that same energy to Vegas, bro. I'll be smoking ganja out there. I'll be chilling. I'll be, you know, my same relaxed self because it's easy, you know, than putting up a silly little act. Yes. It would drive me crazy looking at it and thinking what's inside. Oh, you're talking about the 30th, buying one and not opening it? Oh, it's rough. It's rough sometimes. 20-player modern store tournament. The winner gets that top 8 Gilded Goose. All 20. Good luck getting it, bro. That's pretty cool. Oh, yes. Kylan says I'm ready. Kylan is definitely ready. Look at it. Look at that. He's got the dual brain emojis and badge going. That's sick, Kylan. I definitely tip the cap to that. Playback. Weed being legal now in Nevada sounds pretty sick. Yeah, it's legal here too in Connecticut, but yeah, man, I'm gonna do how I do. You know, like I went to Puerto Rico. And did you know that when you go to Puerto Rico, you can get a traveler's prescription? Pretty easy. Like, you know, I guess I had a medical license at the time, so not like it's difficult, right? When you show them that one. Why, thank you, Beatrix. Jack decided its path Eldrazi with no Titans. That's what you're playing. I'd gladly pay 1K for proxies if they included at least one of the Power 9. Like a guarantee. I see what you're saying, and like, that's rough. That people are going to be pulling duels and feeling bad about it. No one should ever feel bad about duels. Like, that's kind of ridiculous. I'm going to set up the screen soon and then take the computer and go outside because I think I want to smoke. I don't know. You guys want to smoke? Let me know. Per 10,000 boxes is about 325 of each rare and 98 of each retro frame. So that's what I'm saying, Coach. 100,000 translates into 3,250 and 980. That's straight up what I've been saying. 3,300 to 3,800 and like 1,000 to 1,500. It's on the low end of what I'm saying, which is kind of crazy. I didn't even know it'd be that low. Just buy a piece of unlimited power for 2 to 3K. True. If it's coming November 28th, what day will buyers get packs? November 29th, 2024. I want to smoke. I'm still at work. So, Osmond, does that mean yes or no? Jimbo is smoking right now. Indeed. Yes. Watsy's servers will probably explode with the 30th product drop, right? And I'm gonna be taking pictures of my screens if I'm buying it. If it's kind of a big if at the moment. If I'm buying it, I'm gonna take pictures of screens to show them proof that I was in. I'm always smoking Dual. I want to go outside. He says, okay. I doubt they will be prepared this time. Prob didn't learn from the Mythic Edition, right, Peanut? No, that's a quote of the day. No one should feel bad when you pull a dual end. No one should feel bad. Osmond wants me to smoke. Opening fake cards made by the creator of the game at the highest price tag ever published is peak 2022. They're not fake, bro. They're just not tournament legal. But I mean, that's not fake. It's just not legal. I don't know, man. What do you want me to say? It's kind of like a whole janky thing that's happening right now. All right. So I like to have, when I go to the garage, what do I got? I got visuals. I got this one, so we can look at the Verm. You ever see It's Always Sunny? Hans Vermet. He flies a biplane and he chases Charlie in his dreams. What about these two? Boom. And then we got not that one. That is just PayPal info. Okay, how about this from Dominaria United, which no one cares about anymore. We got the Bad Kitty too. Okay. So we got some visuals, and now let's unplug the microphone and turn on the other one. Whoa. Okay. Turn on the other one. You can hear me, right? Yeah. Wait. You can hear me? Hello? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Now, phone. See, I forget about things a lot when I transition to outside, so like I gotta go through it slowly like this. So, why was Crusade banned again? Stupidity, sensitivity, whatever you want to call it. That's look. The Crusades were historical, though. You know what I mean? But it was Christians attacking Muslims. That's what it was. So maybe that's the problem. How do you hide the smell aside from going outside? What am I hiding some smells for? I live in a legal state. No need to hide anymore because I just too old for that shit. I ain't hiding nothing. People call these cards what they want to call them. Yeah, you know, compared to some of the other things, you can pull duels in the worst. Indeed, Echo. And I have seen some bad simulated pulls. And like all they're doing is dancing around the line. Yes, dancing in the spirit around the word of the law. Dancing in the spirit of the reserve list. You want the smell to go outside. Yeah, the only thing I ever hit down here is the vape. And that's when I'm live streaming only. WotC proxies just sound dirty. WotC proxies, right? That's a good one. Hit the thumbs up, guys. Yes, please hit the thumbs up if you have not done so already. This live stream is doing pretty decently, and I appreciate all of you coming on a Friday afternoon. Thank you very much. Check out channel memberships. That's new. I should have had it since the beginning, but I didn't. Dominaria United is already 5 years old, right? It feels like it. People buying MTG 30th edition be like, I like the stock. By the end of the year, we'll probably have, like, spoilers of 3 new sets, right? Jihad was banned and Crusade was banned to be comprehensive, right? Old 96 tournament deck. The Sleemer deck, I forgot. Weird name. Jakob Sleemer. Yeah, I have some of that stuff too. My neighbor is a cop and doesn't care that I smoke weed. Yeah, you shouldn't. Look, you're not hurting anybody. It's a silly little plant. That's what I'm saying, Osmond. It's a silly little plant. But you know what? People take it too serious. And that's a problem. Like governmental people, and I hate it. It's silly. The reserve list seemed to make sense back in the day, but a dining company nowadays would do something like that since it doesn't make sense. I agree, Peanut. Any other company coming out with items isn't like, canceling. Lego does that, right? They retire stuff, but they don't make it like so that they can never do it again. Watsy proxies, baby. Want to try and stream one day. Dude, you got to do it. Look, I know it doesn't seem like it, but me, I'm a shy guy. I like to just, like a lot of people I know that like to just, do. Look, a lot of Magic players like to just sit around with their cards, right? I'm not a stranger to that. A lot of Magic players like to get out there and play, and hang out with people. I'm not a stranger to that either, but I'm a little bit shy. So for me, going live and stuff is kind of like pushing my limits of my comfortability. But I've come to get more used to it over time, and like, it takes work. You got to do the work, All right, we are going outside. If anybody shows up and is asking what is happening, please inform them what's happening. Thank you. Let's do this. Yes. I can't forget my water. That would suck, right? I'm going to mute it while I go outside. All right. But why? Oh, SGR. They used to let invoke the P, slip past R&D, fast forward to now banning fake PG cards, right? All right, Dustin talking about nape, but why weakness? I think that was a weird one also. I think it, for some reason, like somebody was saying it's about handicapped people, and that's a little strange. Right, guys? It's a little strange. As someone with at least one version of every expensive card on the reserve list, I'm ready to see the list be burned. Really? MGB wants to do away with the list. Yeah, I mean, this is what I'm saying. There's some people that are happy with this. My cards are no fun sitting around not being played. It's good, though. I wish I could push positive myself more. It's positive. Yeah, bro. Like, it took a lot to get myself out there originally. It did. Like, I had to get pretty saucy before I was comfortable streaming. You know what I mean? Hold on. I'm still adjusting, right? You can still play with them. I do. My sliver deck has all 10 duels, 10 shocks, 10 fetches, and 5 other lands. That's a lot of duelage. Now, if I can just find some of those sweet 1 ounce silver MTG cards they made, I'd be hyped. Bro, I think I found them in Spain at the Magic Barcelona. Can they just cut the list down, maybe? Is it like, oh my god, I don't even want to talk about the list. It's stupid. It's way too many people. Not people. Way too many cards. It's kind of ridiculous. Okay, let's see. Alright, so I see that... What is everybody... What's your thoughts on PSA with MTG? Why does the cards go for less with them? Because, Peanut, like, how you gonna give it a PSA 10 if it's off-centered? Like, they allow 60-40 centering on PSA 10s. That means there's a margin of error for PSA 10s. How is a 10, a perfect card, gonna be, flawed. Like, that's just like counterintuitive to me. So I feel like that has something to do with it. Although I may be wrong. Maybe it's not that. Okay, let's see. Where am I going to be leaning when I take a poke? Cheers, everyone. All right. Welcome to Friday. You know, it's funny. My live streams have been getting limited limited monetization or whatever. What's the term? Hold on. This is funny. I gotta show you guys what I see in this app here. Because it's silly, man. I see different stuff than you because I have an analytics app. Add suitability. Here, this is like what I see in my my app. Do you see that? Limited monetization, the yellow $ below public, like the worldwide one. Restrictions, add suitability. That's because I smoke in my video. But that's different from super chats, and channel memberships are different from monetization. Monetization is the commercials, so like I'm probably not making anything on the commercials for these because hey, I'm hanging, right? And it's more about patrons and subscribers and channel members and people who super chat and stuff like that anyway. Like, forget about the commercials. I don't really care about the commercials. Like, woo, a third of a penny every time someone watches a video. Yay, let me dance around. You say also, I know MGB, people want subgrades. I don't understand people getting BGS and not subgrades. That's craziness to me. That's like getting a Murcielago and dropping in like a regular Volvo engine or some crap, you know? Like some silliness. I know nothing ungraded. I want to hear and know anything more. Dustin, when you have questions, let me know. I like to share my knowledge on grading because I've been doing it since 2013. I've been selling graded cards since 2014. I actually had some cards in an auction in 2015 for Beckett. So yeah, you know, I've been into grading for quite some time. I'd prefer CGC or SGC, but just wow, the PSA is irrelevant with MTG. I wish TCGs were like that. Hey man, I don't know about SCG. I don't know, period. Like literally, I don't know about them. I like CGC slabs, Osmond says. People have been saying that, and you know, I need to check it out. I need to check it out more. Sweet Fishing TCG Kickstarter you just got. Bro, Cryptic is getting mailed out. We're going to be hearing more about it soon. You're going to see my package. No. Let's revise that last statement. You're going to see the Kickstarter package that I get from Cryptic. Not you're going to see my package. Oh, lordy. CGC seems like a decent option over Beckett. Nowadays, since Beckett is expensive to grade with and very slow. Peanut, I was speaking to Paul, and he and I both agree that soon we're going to see some things from Beckett in terms of pricing and turnaround time that are going to surprise you. It's going to be faster turnaround time and lower pricing. He said it was 2 years to get. Yes, it was previously. Beckett is cheaper, pretty close to CGC. That's what I'm saying, Osmond. Yes, TCG Player affiliate link. Anybody shopping today, please remember to use the affiliate link. It is free to use and helps out a lot. Thank you, Emmanuel. The turnaround time for CGC is only like a week. Yeah. It depends what level you're doing, Peanut. I got my sleeper back and listen to for economy. That's what I'm saying, Osmond. It's not that long to not get subgraded. Dustin, they do offer an option to not get subgraded, and it's stupid to do that. It's stupid to do that. I think Beckett now came out with a bulk tier, but before it was like 50 to 70 versus CGC with only 20 something. No, not 50 to 70. It wasn't that expensive for bulk. You guys could save $50 a card and not get subgrades. Yeah, that's silly. Yo, Ed, I made a comment on one of your videos about grading my Chroma. It came back as a 9. Oh, nice. See, and you know what's annoying? What did they hit you on? Corners? Maybe centering looks like it should be a 10, but they gave it a 9.5? Because that's usually what they're doing nowadays. Corners, centering. You need subs for MTG. I agree, Peanut. Yeah, exactly, Osmond. They got really cheap, and it's going to get cheaper. Oh, Dustin, you missed out on Cryptic. Oof, that's rough. Crafted Ed. Nice. Just got noticed that Heads I went in the Commander deck is finally shipping out. Yeah, I can't wait to see what that looks like, you know, when people get it. Corners, yeah, see? Bro, I'm telling you, what'd they give it? An 8.5 for corners? I'm hoping I can make some money off the Secret Lair Commander deck. I think over time that's going to be kind of an item. You know, like the first Commander deck, Secret Lair Commander deck, like that's kind of big. I mean, I don't know how big it is anymore. I don't know what is going to be anything anymore, right? Like it's gotten so silly. Remember to hit the like, please, everybody. What else? If you're new, remember to subscribe, but I guess you need to subscribe to chat. What else do we got, guys? We got Pokemon Galaxy foils. We got sets no one cares about. We got MTG30 with that, which everyone is mad about. I mean, shit, Infinity came out. Who cares, right? Nobody's talking about it. Osmond, if you're going to keep it sealed, maybe don't open it. Yep, see, there you go. Call me Quetch 8.5 corners. There you go. Exactly. That's what's holding it back, right? You know, Wizards couldn't give an OG foil a 9.5 anymore. I agree with that. I think it's one to hold if you can. I bought a few. Yeah, I think it's also cool to play. I mean, I'd love to play one. I would love to have a box of them. One to play, a couple to, like, two to sit on, and like a bunch to sell and make some money off of. But alas, that is not the case. You know, I don't have infinite funds. Despite what people think, I am not a whale. I have used the same, like, I got some cash from that Antiquities box break that fell through that I was part of. I mean, I traded into it, but I got cash out of it, which I didn't really want, but I you know, it's what it is. And like, I used that chunk of that, and I just reused it, and that's what I've been using for like box breaks and everything. Like, you see me open some crazy stuff. That's from that original investment, and I keep it rolling. I am no whale. All my stuff is from grinding away at buying and selling. Very little money investment, like, compared to what is actually in there. You know what I mean? The most money investment is actually grading. Like, I spent a lot to grade my cards. I have no plans on opening it. Don't want to play with it. I just wanted to flip it. Maybe it's a hold. It might be. It might be. Infinity is totally out. It's so crazy what happened to that. It's just goodbye. I'm seeing and wanting some of the Infinity lands, right? They look cool. I like how they look. Don't get me wrong. I like a lot of these products. It's just Wizards products. Part of the appeal to buying them in the past was the fact that they held value. If that goes away, they will lose some of their appeal. When I was a little kid, part of the reason I got into Magic cards was, look, I love the art. I love fantasy themes. The game was excellent and fun back then, you know, like, but it was also the appeal that, damn, I'm a little kid. I can open up a $3 pack and pull a $20 dual land. Like, whoa. And then they made 4th edition and Ice Age and Chronicles, and nothing was worth money. And it was like, that was rough, you know? Like, so we'll see what happens. Like, that's part of the appeal of Magic, you know? You can't draft beta, by the way. Just crack some sample packs on a simulator and you'll see why. Was it made to be drafted? Too many unplayable cards, even in limited. Yeah, I'm agreeing. I'm not disagreeing. I grinded for all my stuff, bro. Yeah, that's why you have some cool stuff, because you worked hard for some interesting things, you know? Galaxy shots. Crafted Ed. Osmond very much agrees with you. Where are you all from? Dale asks. Greetings from Germany. Oh, Dale. I just went to a Rammstein concert like a month and a half ago. So sick. I love those guys. That's my like third time seeing them. I visited Berlin to see the Prodigy, and I was lucky in that when we went, the Rammstein store is only open twice a month. So like, yeah, I got there and was lucky that they were open when I was there. I got this ill jacket, freaking sick, man. And Jesus. Prodigy, man, I'm very glad that I saw them. This was right before Keith Flint took himself out, so yeah, I'm super glad I went to Berlin for that whole event. USA, Osmond says, have the same dilemma with my 40k collector decks, keep or sell now. Ooh, Savannah. Bro, that's interesting. That product is developing to be weird. You know what I mean? Like, that's a tough one, Savannah. Like, it's a product that's doing well, and I could see it doing better. I had to sell my P3K English Near Mint collection recently. Why did you have to sell it? I guess, look, life happens. If you said, like, I just wanted to go on vacation, I'd be like, gotcha, life. Like, what you guys gotta understand is I put life before this stuff. I mean, look, it's part of my life, right? But, like, if I had to, you gotta choose life, right? Isn't that what Rint says in Trainspotting? Choose life. Galaxy foils shocks to the moon. Why'd he kill himself? Bro. I guess, like, you're like a 45-year-old rocker, right? And you used to be like Lord Rave, and you're getting older, and maybe you've done it all, and like, what else is there? I don't know. I try to get in their minds. I can't understand that. It's rough though. To be honest, Rammstein has some questionable context. Do like the energy. Okay, Savannah Lion. I am not about that life. However, the sound of it is good, and the show is amazing. Like, amazing show. MTG is testing the Poké market, trying to draw on some fish. I choose life, Philippe says. Exactly. Choose life. I gotta think of like all those words, like they're talking about 401ks and 9 to 5. I imagine they feel they have done nothing. I know, and how wrong are they, Rob? Like, everybody, including me, is so appreciative of what, you understand that the dude from Prodigy, that was one of the first, I think it might have been the first CD that Little Ed ever spent his own pocket money on, like his hard-earned and allowance and chore money, like something like, yeah, that's the otherwise it was all gifts. And like, I remember I got some free from like a 92.3 K-Rock event at my local school. But yeah, man, Prodigy was the first CD that I ever bought. So yes. And the crazy thing was, right, so we set up this trip to Germany. We're like, whoa, Prodigy is touring. Oh my god, it's only in Europe. We gotta see them. Yes, Kylan. No, Ash doesn't bark. You hear the neighbors pop. But yes, the emoji. Awesome. Yes, I love seeing that. I'm so glad I made a doggy-o emoji. But anyway, we got the tickets to Germany at when we saw that Prodigy was touring, and we are like, we gotta go. And so we set it up, and it was like a month to go. And then we see that at our festival that we like to go to, like a heavy metal festival, Sonic Temple in Chicago, not Chicago, Columbus, Ohio. It's like a 3-day metal festival, but like people like Red Hot Chili Peppers and Metallica and System of a Down tend to do that, right? And then like a month before Germany, we find out the Prodigy is going to be playing there. So really, if we had seen that before we got the Germany tickets, we probably would have never went to Germany. But the crazy thing is, we went to Germany, saw the Prodigy, and then in between that trip and the concert later the year is when he took himself out. So it's like if I didn't go to Germany, I never would have seen him. You know how disappointed I would have been if I'm like, oh, we don't need to go to Germany anymore. Let's cancel those tickets and save money. I'd be kicking myself. So, no, my daughter takes precedence. Yes, exactly, Dustin. That's what I'm saying. Life, man. Nah, I don't know, brother Rob. It is such a sick show. The fire is madness. Oh, I don't have it on here. I have some, cell phone footage of all the crazy fire. Exactly, Dustin. And my boy, my best friend, he had a system in his car when we were like 16, and he used to blast all this friggin' rap. Look, I got nothing against rap, and I like some of it, but some of it I really don't like. I'm like, bro, and I showed him Prodigy, and he put that in his system. He only played techno after that. My first CD was an AC/DC CD. At the checkout, the cashier told us Michael Jackson. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Osmond, you're going to be an old man like me soon. Like, my buddy calls me Grandpa Ed when I start telling stories like that. I mean, he's in his 20s still, so, I get it. I first bought myself Chord. Which is the one that I had? It had Ball Tongue on it. That was one of my first. It wasn't the first, but it was one of my first CDs too. Korn. Wow, which was Ball Tongue, man? Which album had that on it? I just remember because that song was nuts for like a little kid. Like, oh, Ball Tongue. Wow. Philippe, my first CD was Guns N' Roses. Use Your Illusions. There you go. There's nothing wrong with some Guns N' Roses. Plenty of Fire. What is everybody's first CDs actually, or first album? If you're that old, that's cool. First CD or first something that you paid for album. In high school, I started. Bro, Osmond, I have vinyls. I used to spin. I have 2 unopened Prodigy vinyls too. That's kind of what I have in my head. What, Ball Tongue? So how many mini tournaments do you have to run to build a fan base in your card game outside of marketing hype and a marketing team? I don't know, SGR. That's interesting. I mean, I assume you're talking about Cryptic in these games. Oh. My first single was Undercover of the Night from the Stones. Oh, nice. Rolling Stones, baby. What rap you didn't like? I don't remember. It was a long time ago, actually. I don't remember. I need to see it. You gotta hear flamenco music, right? Oh man, Everclear. Everclear. Good freaking music. 30th event. First CD was Led Zeppelin Greatest Hits. Nice. Yes, I am going to the 30th event in Vegas, and I am strongly considering going to the 30th event in Charlotte. I was speaking to Nate, and I'm not going to reveal anything because it might not happen. But if I catch up with Nate, and we do that, and I pick him up, I bring him over there. He's planning on ripping some madness, some like next level madness. Like, forget about Legends packs, next level madness. Just saying. So like, you know, Bloodhound Gang. Isn't that you and me, baby? Ain't nothing but mammals, right? 8-track player when I was 16 and got lost walking around Duluth, Minnesota in the middle of the night, getting high, listening to PGs. Oh man, I remember when I was like 16 having an old Discman and like huge headphones before it was cool, and walking around Tokyo to The Fragile. That was a great freaking. That was a good CD. Maybe I was a little bit. No. Let me think. 99. I was, what, 16? Yeah, so maybe it was 16. No, it would have to be 2001. So that, and maybe I was 20 then. And I went twice. One in my mid-teens and one in my late. Well, I was 20, so. Back then I went twice. I went recently. But yeah. So I don't know which time it was, but that was when The Fragile had just come out, and I was listening to the CD just walking around, and that was a good soundtrack because of the, I don't know, it just seemed to fit. It's very, what's the sound I'm looking for? The song, that word I'm looking for. Like a soundtrack, that stuff. All right. My brother had the great Malenko CD. I remember blasting Boom with Rob Van Winkle. Corin, man, in London. Nice, Adam. ICP, get out of here. That's crazy. ICP, they're nuts. There's someone Flush the Fashion. Alice Cooper. Juggalo Abdul. CD might have been Flesh and Bone. First album. Boom? I don't know. If I'm wrong, I'm ashamed because Ludacris and Fabulous. Legend, Bob Marley, of course. I like old stuff too, Osmond. Don't get me wrong. Old school Bone Thugs and Harmony. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, but look. And this is what I'm saying, like, right? We're talking about music and concerts and vinyls and stuff. That's other stuff besides for Magic out there. You don't have to get upset about the 30th anniversary. Just go enjoy that money instead. Like I keep saying, go to Jamaica, but I mean, go somewhere relaxing on the beach. Go chill. You know what I mean? We really have good music taste. All bands mentioned here loved by us dual brainers. Yes, he's right. You're right, Philippe. Keep the rock on and make foils great again. Exactly. And that's another thing I was talking about with Josh. What's the quality gonna look like? Are they gonna get any type of are the cards gonna be any type of decent? Are they gonna get any type of good grades? I don't know, and that's what I'm curious about too. So yes, make foils great again. I'd like to see, instead of Wizards focusing on premium product, focusing on regular quality control. You know what I mean? Like, it's some backwards ass way of thinking. I don't know, guys. All right, it looks like we got a lot of people watching. Hit the like, guys. It seems like YouTube is trying to kill the stream now. It's kind of funny. Like, you can see the robot is very like the algorithm for YouTube is very interesting, guys. I just must say, yeah. Bush, Alice in Chains, Breaking Benjamin, I was supposed to go to, got canceled due to Hurricane Ian. Oh, Bush, Alice in Chains, Breaking Benjamin, man, but Bush and Alice, that's sick. I think buying Pokemon cards and hanging out in Tokyo might be funner. Straight up, SGR, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's much better to do with your money than the 30th. Make foils great again. It's all we want. Let's go. That's what, That's like the Time Spiral Remastered, right? Like that was a moment of making foils almost great again, except they still curled, but like the rarity of the old border one was kind of nice, right? I don't know. I liked that. Did you guys like that? It's all we want. Let's go, Philippe says. Wish they would make a single player MTG game, video game, huh? Interesting. MTG should have made Chandelar too, but now that's too much work. Yeah, I'm bummed about this new MTG product, like you said, not end of the world. Yeah, exactly. And that's kind of where I'm at with this product is like I understand if you're upset, but don't let that emotion cloud your decision with how you move forward. The market has changed, the market will change, and if you've been around for more than like a couple of years, you've experienced those changes. And I can understand how if you're new, that these types of things they seem world ending and like the sky is falling almost, you know, but it really isn't. It's not that many copies. It's not the end yet. It just isn't, you know. Dominaria remastered could have been nice, right? Think about all you can do instead of getting 1/30th box. I know, Dustin. It's ridiculous. How fun is your anniversary if it ends in a minute and 45 seconds, right? But really, guys, when it comes to the 30th, like, Osmond, I feel like he took that personally, and I almost feel bad about that. I don't know. I wanted to reach out to the guy, and it's not like I was talking to him. I was earnest I was vehement about my feelings, okay? And like one of my goals with this channel is to educate the market, because I feel like an educated market is good for everyone. And so when I see stuff that kind of goes against my observations or things that I feel like I could share my past experiences on and I disagree with, I do tend to get a little vehement. And the way I describe things, I don't know, like shit, when you're passionate about something, you say some things sometimes, right? And it's like I was just trying to express my opinion about the subject and just trying to look, I was passionate because I am passionate about it, and it shouldn't be taken as personal, because it really wasn't. And it's not with any one individual in mind that I said that. It's with all individuals who have like similar type perspectives. That's all. Why are most content creators only mad about the price and not about the reprint and gold back BS? I look, breaking binders, I'm not happy about either. But I felt that Wizards was going to do it. And like I'm not upset about that because I expected it, you know? I'd rather get any vintage booster than this 30th edition crap. Philippe, I am strongly thinking about getting an Antiquities pack. I've had 2 recent contacts with availability. So, and they're from legit sources, you know, provenance as best you can get it nowadays when it comes to Magic cards anyway. 5x Urza Saga boosters, yeah, baby. Throw in 200 more and get 2 tournament packs, right? No, you can't get 5x Urza Saga for that cheap. They're still pretty high. Yeah, Osmond, I agree. And it wasn't meant to be a direct attack either. At all. 20x Gallaudash bundles, right? Philippe has a lottery fever because when he started getting back into it, he contacted me and he opened 1 foreign, was it a pre-release kit or a fat pack? Anyway, it was foreign, and it was the first pack he pulled in Invention. So like, that was awesome. If the source is legit, go all in. You gonna get any Disney Lore Arcana? I might, because you know it's gonna be worth something eventually, especially the first edition, if it becomes a game, just like any of these games. Would you like some pasta sandwich? X. Not a sandwich. Just pasta. I can't have like an Italian combo. What about like a chicken parm or something, bro? No? No sandwiches, only pasta. So like, is anybody here right now going to buy this product for $1,000? Were you going to buy it, but now you're thinking otherwise? Like, I'm super curious about how this is all gonna go. I can't wait to see it play out. You know, we all like to see a good shit show, and this is definitely one coming up. Okay, like, I can almost guarantee that it's gonna be one. Oh man, are you guys talking about food? It happens sometimes. Yeah, but how much are you charging on the Disney card? It's a good question, SGI. I'm not willing to throw a ton at it. Like, 100, 200 maybe to just take a shot, you know? Too many carbs, Osmond says. Comes with garlic toast sandwich, says. Okay, I guess if it comes with garlic toast, the pasta, then I'll have to take it, you know? Oh, last vintage pack I wanted to keep sealed, but it had to be open on stream. I was happy, but not happy. I wanted to keep sealed Urza's. Yeah, Dustin, that's how it is when you play these online games. It's here too on this channel, you know, like that's how we do our raffles. We open them on stream, and there will be raffles on November 5th when we do our next big monthly live stream. Yes, remember the 5th of November, the gunpowder treason and plot. I see no reason why the gunpowder treason should ever be forgot. We will be doing V for Vendetta trivia on that live stream, 8 p.m. here on that Saturday. The first Saturday of every month is a big live stream now. I had to like make it planned, but I couldn't do it every week. But I can do live streaming randomly like this. You know what I mean? I will not ever buy a card from this anniversary set. I don't know, Stefan, Tanya. Yeah, I get it. I get the perspective. E-Man agrees. I'm going to keep flea marketing, says Emmanuel. Hell yeah. Nick might try and grab one. Yeah, it's the same thing, Nick. I might get one to hold and one for the channel to open, but if I didn't have a channel, I would never get that second one to open. It would only be one to hold, and I don't even know if I want to do that. Who does not love Adventures Expedition? Yes, exactly, Philippe. We do love them. I honestly want to buy it, but I'm going to do so I don't think. Okay, Osmond. I will laugh at the people who buy the sandwich, says. You probably have to be at your computer on a dot. And oh, yes, you have to be there when it happens. Breadsticks are superior to garlic toast. You guys are nuts. I think I plan to sell a 6.9 kit when I get it. Good. Yeah, but see, Osmond, that's like the same thing. I got one for the channel, right? Like, I don't know. Oh, the Unlimited Bayou. Nice. Get it near mint. Gift ourselves. On my 35th birthday, I opened my last Legends pack from my LGS, and there was a tabernacle inside. So yes, you should gift yourself things sometimes. Don't laugh at people who buy it, because obviously they're in a financial situation to do so. I couldn't care less what poors think of their spending decisions. It's true, Osmond. That's pretty much the perspective, right? Yeah, I got it. Everyone wanted to watch my pack value go, wee. Not good. It was some tears. Everybody, yes, I have to throw this in now. Remember to like and sub. Yes, hit the like. We do have channel memberships now, so when I live stream, you can have a special happy, you get your name is green, you get a badge next to it with a little dual brain logo emoji, which upon like being a member for certain time periods, like 2 months, 1 month, 2 month, 4, you know what I mean. Anyway, it'll change from different dual land colors, like it'll progress, and like After a crazy amount of time, it'll become Volcanic Island, and you get my logo as an emoji and the puppy smile emoji. I think the puppy smile is the best one. I gotta make some more stupid emojis, and I'm gonna make some freaking awesome ones. Yes, they are collectible cards, Osman. If I had to change 3 things about MTG, what would I change? I would make them do better R&D, so there's not so many like insta bans as soon as cards come out. I would make them, fix the foils, and I would bring it back to the old school 3-block just boosters. That worked, right? Open. I know, Osmond, right? I kind of want to also. Respect always. All the Magic buyers should be respect. This 30 is just not for me. I'll pass this. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Philippe. Yep, exactly, Nick. I don't have time to play right now, but I still like Magic, so I'm a collector at the moment. You know what I mean? A collector. I guess I'm an investor because I hold for the long term, but I don't see it like that. I see it more like an opportunistic collector. You know what I mean? And like what I mean by that is that I'm willing to sell to grow my collection. Did you order Brothers War Collectors? No, I didn't. Yes, Dustin. Yeah, the emojis. Oh, Sideshow on Acid. This guy makes crazy comments. I give myself things all the time, mostly jugs. See? I read the name, not the comment first. But sometimes Magic cards. Oh, I was young once, Sideshow. Ooh, nice. That's a decent grade. Yes, Dustin. Thank you, sir. We got the. I love the freaking the puppy smile emoji. Like, that's the best. I make myself laugh, guys. If you can't make yourself laugh, then like, what's it all about, right? Seriously. I'm a player and collector. I invest my time and money into the game, so by that, I'm an investor. I agree. Yes, my precious. I'm gonna get some more. I gotta. I was never young. I was born 50 years old. Yeah, my wife tells me like I've been an old man forever. Ash is a cool dog, bro. Yes, he is. He's very chill. He's getting old, though. He's an old man now. I call him Puppy, but he's definitely not a puppy. Bob, how you doing, bro? Good to see you, man. Oh, man. You got a lot of people mad at you, Bob, just for being reasonable, right? It's kind of ridiculous. Hey, Ed, would you listen to E40? E40? Huh? What's that? What is E40? I am the funniest person I know. That's what I'm saying, Osmond. You gotta entertain yourself. Yeah, I know. The emojis are tiny, right? That's my dog. Upside down. So his silly floppy lips are like smiling. You like my flea market videos? That's like... So my commentary on the videos is like what I'm thinking. As I'm looking at this stuff, and like I find it entertaining, so I'm glad that you find it entertaining as well. Please hit the like button, guys. Thank you very much. Got my Black Lotus pass today in the mail. Oh, really, Bob? That's interesting. No, I didn't get it yet, but that's interesting. Huh. Should I take my 401k and invest it in Alpha? Invest in 6.9. I got me some guy saying Rudy and will meet me in the Sam's parking lot and give me a good deal. Seems like a good idea. Checks. What's up, Bob? Are you you got the pass already? That's interesting, man. That seems like it's early, even though it's kind of cutting it close, right? If you think about it. I'm only emotionally young, 34 physically, 12 emotionally. About the same for me. Hello, Stone Pony. How are you? 34 physically, 12 emotionally. Yeah, sounds about right. So what is everybody up to on a fine Friday? Is everybody still watching upset videos about the 30th? Or are we like, can we stop with that? Like, or, you know, like I got one more tomorrow with Josh. Because, you know, he and I discussed it the day that it came out. Or not the day that it came out, like a couple of days later, we did a live stream, and so we had a discussion, and I recorded that discussion as well. And you know, I'm gonna have that out tomorrow. I don't know how many more videos I can make for now on it. You know what I mean? Like, how upset are we? Do I have to be upset? I mean, I get it. I get exactly what's happening here. I understand the perspectives. Yeah. When was the last time you went to an MTG tournament? I think my last time in paper was Ixalan. Bro, Peanut. The 90s. Like, oh, okay, I've been in on a pre-release, but like I didn't stay. I kind of like went for 20 minutes, got my kit, and bounced out, you know. Done over with the 30th. Working, always working. On Fridays I do it a little more intoxicated than Sideshow. Yes, indeed, my good man. I like that. You know, there's no reason not to work intoxicated, especially if you get a ride there. Anyone in the chat knows any cool playmats on the 30? Bro, I need some new playmats. I'm kind of tired of the same ones in all my videos. Nick says, planning to smoke and eat carbs now. Ed, you're a bad influence. The food and smoke. Oh my god. This is like one of the healthiest streams out there, right? But, you know, I feel like ganja smoking MTG people are kind of underrepresented out there, right? Like, there's plenty of them. Never really cared about what in the first place. MTG30, yeah, I got you, man. Buy 30th singles. When I play Modern Side, depending on when I get off work. Plenty of play mats for sale. Yo, Stefan, I'm gonna need to talk to you. I want something different. Rather talk about Brothers War. Not a bad point. And that's the thing. Brothers War isn't even out yet. Infinity is out, and both just got trampled. Sideshow. Finally, someone who gets it. That's why I don't drink. I'd be drunk all the time. OMG Ed, here's a real question about 30DC. What would be a price point method of packaging was printed with less detrimental effects on the community? 36 boosters or 24 boosters, maybe $500, and you make like the Power 9 numbered or something like that. Maybe. I don't know. Junk at work is dangerous. Stone Pony, not if your work is like editing papers or something, you know what I mean? Like, it depends what you do for work. I guess it's dangerous when you consider keeping your job. All right. Can you use a magic card as a rolling paper? Eco. Oof. Ooh, that's gonna be some rough smoke. I'm the only stoner at my edge. That's the only place I feel cool. Oh my god. Osmond, you can rip apart a magic card and use it as a filter for a joint. Oh, you most definitely can. Gem Mint. Hello, Ed. Hello, everyone. Ed, I feel I'm done talking about this. I do too. And Gem Mint, I saw both your videos. I hope you think that my video was not directed at you specifically, like very specifically. It wasn't at all. It was directed at... I got vehement in my belief that selling now is a bad idea. I feel like selling into a weak market is never a good thing. And you know what? Let's move on, right? We don't want to talk about it anymore. Forget about it. Gem Mint MTG. I just want you to know I love your channel and I watch that shite. All right, bro? And I've been talking to you since I had 200 subs and you had like 100. Like, I remember, or maybe it was 400 and 200, something like that. I remember those days. So Exactly, Osmond, and that's my most my biggest point that I've been making is like Wizards kind of did a number on the community a little bit with this whole thing, and that's not cool. You know, the community exists despite them, despite their BS. No matter how much they like to claim about how they support the community, they don't. They clearly don't support LGSs and like all this. Okay, when they give you 1 to 3 boxes, right, to WPNs for free, amazing, right? But then they go around and undercut all the stores on Amazon by dumping it all and having it on sale for half price for collector's boxes. What did that do to LGSs? Will anyone ever buy theirs? They can't charge that much. They can't lose that much money. So really, do they care? No, they don't care. Do they care about the collectors? No, they just reprinted cards that collectors didn't want to see reprinted. I don't have those cards, so I kind of care less than some people who do. I guess I got no skin in that game, right? But like the sanctity of the reserved list, the spirit of it, that's nothing too. Like the players, they didn't give them what they wanted. They made duels, but hey, it's gonna be unaffordable, you know. So the community that's here was here despite Wizards, and still they managed to make people give people negative feels at each other. You know what I mean? We don't need that. I drink when I work. Sideshow says, "Oh boy, I hope you know what? Whatever happened to bartenders? Don't they drink while they work? Right? Some of the people in LA just rather live in an overpass with expensive magic cards than not have them." I get what you're saying, Peanut, but yeah, that's kind of crazy. Is the playground #1 serialized? Dustin, what do you mean, the playground #1? I haven't had a sip of alcohol in over 3 years. You know, I'm not a huge drinker, but I do have a couple when I do have a couple from time to time, and I only have like 3 when I drink. Smoking unlimited Black Lotus. I've heard that word in about 100 years. Using hit the like, guys. Remember to hit the like. No, Osmond, we shouldn't fight. Signed by Russia Hoover. Oh, Spellground. Right, Adam? I know. Servers are nuts. Yeah, I don't drink anymore. I got all my old E-Court drinking days out of my... Shout out to Gem Mint. Exactly. I haven't drank in forever really either. Those calories are too dangerous. Rather just be high. Peanut, smoke is 0 calories. I agree. My job requires I drink. To smoke, not so much. But that doesn't stop me from smoking when I work either. Bro, when I was making CBD stuff, like... there's THC in CBD, you know, so like when you're making concentrates and stuff, it gets... Wizards is baiting fish right now, and as well Hasbro wasn't lying. Yeah. Although I'm diabetic and my blood alcohol sugar was so high once, the nurse was asked whether the drunk wanted to do, but oh my god. Drinking and buying cards is bad. Pokemon has been doing what Wizards started doing. Yeah, I agree. Bati is having a dance at their 30th and then they're just mental. I agree. Yes, I could go do some cringe dance, but yes, still fix the cardboard. Offset. I agree. I think the game will survive in spite of Wizards. Hey man, I think about a couple minute delay. I just hopped on the stream. I see your POV too. All good, man. No hard feelings. We're all passionate about this and have our feelings. Exactly, man. And you know that's exactly. Shout out to David Jamint. Before I quit, I was drinking. Yo, bro, don't drink if you're drinking that much. guys, that's too much liquor. Why buy a Spellground plan out when you can have the 30th anniversary and take a shot at the Lotus? Right? Yeah, buddy mine I had once was that bad. Shots are saying, ooh, well, that's bad. Don't do that. 0 calories as long as you don't get the munchies. Right? For real. Something can also help prevent me from getting diabetes. I think I was borderline before I started getting high. Now my levels are normal. Kind of crazy that smoking weed is sort of healthy. It isn't wealthy, I'll tell you that much, Peanut. But if you have the idle hands thing, where idle hands get you into trouble, maybe harder drugs, maybe drinking, maybe like eating bad stuff, maybe doing bad stuff. Like ganja's a nice middle ground. You know what I mean? Like pop a bowl in your hand, smoke it slow. You can sit there for an hour. You know what I mean? Sideshow, take care, bro. I will catch you soon. Come by more. I'm gonna be having a lot more live streams in the weeks to come, as business has slowed down until after Vegas. On a different note, I drafted Unfinity with my Playguru last night. 1, I had a blast. 2, I suck at MTG. Hey man, Unfinity isn't being spoken of, and it's a shame. Brothers War isn't going to be mentioned, and it's a shame. What is going to roll over MTG30? I wonder what else they're going to come out with, because they will. It's just crazy. It is 420. Smoke 'em if you got 'em, everyone. I'm nervous to play Magic in real life, says Sandwich. But I was wondering how Infinity might actually play. It was fun. It was fun. Indeed. I mean, look, I'm not going to deny it. I actually really like the Dominaria United product. I just think, like... I just think they should have trampled on it. I just think that having all these products coming out killed it. I just think that we should have had a freaking... a moment to absorb it, to think about it, to savor it. You know what I mean? Only time smoking is bad is if I want to go lift weights. Some people can do it, but for me it makes me too lazy. Peanut, the thing about laziness and ganja, it'll definitely make it happen if you let it. Especially like seasonal. I have let myself slip into... Since I had vacation and I was sick when I came back and all that, I have fallen off my exercise. I was doing like 5 to 12 miles on my bike a day. 5 if it was the hilly route, 12 if it was the flat route, right? But yeah, I haven't gotten... I need to get back on it. I'm freaking... Yeah, also. Oh, Sideshow. I am going to Vegas. Indeed. Yeah, hit me up. Send me an email. Or join the Discord. It's at the top. And we have a channel for discussing that. And yeah, I intend on meeting up with everybody. I have COVID, though, so having a cheat day. Bro, get better. Like, what kind of comments? It's like, yeah... I'm all effed up. That's why I'm eating, because my body needs the calories. I need to eat better with my weight. My whole life has been 180, 200. Yeah. You here too? Yeah, there's a lot of people out there in Vegas. That's kind of crazy. I didn't realize there was that many out there. I am in like on the side, like I can go above it. I have a good deck, but I'm kind of a noob when it comes to actual gameplay. Bro, the last time I played seriously, I guess I played during Saga and stuff like that, but the last time I played seriously, no, I played during Scars of Mirrodin, because I liked the poison counters. Me and my brother were playing around them. But seriously, like as in tournaments and stuff, was in with revised cards, man, and with my young mind freaking playing burn decks. You know what I mean? Like, oh man. My 2 cents. It is far more important who you are playing with than you are playing. Oh, totally, Bob. Please find people you enjoy to play with. I agree. And that's like kind of the main thing is like, is developing a good play group is kind of priceless. And like, that's sick to have, not just at home, but like this little community here is freaking awesome. I'm opposite. Fast, we'll do. We're gonna have a fun circle. Hell yeah, we're gonna have the party circle. All right, this is like the party MTG scene. The guys who like, We're not the freaking we're the cool magic the kids at MTG school who were smoking in the back of class. The wizards smoking Halo in the back of the class. I'm the opposite. Blazing helps me focus and stay on task and really get into what I'm doing. Gem Mint, I can see that too. Like, I feel like Blazing you can get in modes. And that's what I'm saying. I let myself fall out of the mode recently. But before that, I was doing maybe 4 or 5 days a week like that. 4 to 12 miles. And that's, yeah. Where did I pick that crap up too? And I'm working on reversing my T2D. Oh yeah, do it, man. Reverse that type 2. I type about 60 words a minute. Nice. That's pretty decent. I wish I could type like that. And I need to look more into Spell Table or phone. I know there's a few apps. Yeah, definitely. I also attribute that to listening to Infected Mushroom. 26 words a minute, Mary. That's me, Dustin. But like one finger at a time. What's the chance of seeing any more sealed beta action openings? Probably more. Like, I think that's what they found, was them releasing product of all types for these types of things. Yeah. Spaceballs the movie is free on YouTube right now. I almost posted the other day, Big Trouble in Little China was free on YouTube. I almost posted that as a community post. Cool Magic fans and oxymoron for the ages. That's what I'm saying, bro. Yes, I did a live, a super fast tortoise, and please hit the like now that you are here, sir. I see that your Schwartz is as big as mine. Oh my god. Use the Schwartz. So yes, reminders, like and subscribe, channel memberships with fun and cool emojis and badges that evolve over time. Vegas, 11/5, Saturday night. The 5th of November is my first Saturday of the month, 8 p.m. big live stream, happy fun time with prizes and wheels and raffles and V for Vendetta trivia. What else, guys? Huh? I don't know. John Candy. Oh man, I was looking at some stuff. What was I looking at with him? I was thinking about both him and Chris Farley recently. Like these guys who died too early, man. Sick comedians in a lot of stuff, That's what happens, when that's the whole health thing, man. Gotta stay on top of your health, man. And like every one of us needs to stay on top of their health. Why can't basketball be free? Oh, sick. That would be sick if you could see some live freaking basketball. I used to watch basketball. I used to collect basketball cards too. When I was younger, I was very much into that type of stuff. Hey guys, we're getting there with subs. We are at 2,091 subs. So any new people out there, please do subscribe. Thank you very much. We are getting there. We're gonna be at 2,500 before freaking know it. Like, it's kind of crazy. Guys. Thanks. Like, let's do this thing, right? I wish I could do this as a full-time job. That would be sick. I would totally do this as a I would live stream for hours a day and make a video every day if this was a full-time job. I would. I'd have to get creative, but I would do it. Dang dog and Spaceballs. Yes, Guy Fawkes Night. I hate customers. Oh, Osmond, I don't know what to tell you, bro. That sucks. Customers can be the worst. I used to My uncle owns a hair salon, and when I was 14, I worked there shampooing the hair. I used to get my freaking hair dyed a different color every week. Freaking, and I went to a Catholic school, so they'd get all mad at me, the like nuns and stuff, and like they'd be like, "You changed the color of your hair." So I'd go to work during the weekend. I'd come back with like green because I changed it. You told me to change it. I changed it. Sister, whatever. What the hell were their names? Oh, I can't remember any of their names anymore. Ed, do you like any other tabletop games? Why Sandwich? Yes, I do. I find it hard to find time, but I do enjoy. I mean, if you're talking serious ones like Warhammer and stuff like that, no, I would love to, but I don't. And I'd love to. Yeah, I'd love to get involved in some of that more. I'd love to have the time. It would be awesome. Farley, another legend. Yep. Marvel Overpower. Oh, I remember buying those cards. I remember buying just the Marvel Masterpieces back in the day. Yeah, Dustin, that's what I'm saying. Life. I honestly think you should make a decent amount of business cards to pass out at Magic 30. I put some of them in people's hands, bro. Yo, I have a wad that I'm giving out, and actually, it's kind of funny. Like, I'll bring one for you. I have an alpha and beta print now. Like, you can tell the differences in the prints. So, like, leave me alone, people. Osmond says Warhammer is more of a time investment. Yeah, I love like simple board games too, like Monopoly. I like to play that type of stuff, but I never have the time to do it. I need like a quicker D&D would be nice. You know what I'm saying? Like something like that. Marvel cards are terrible investment. As are penny stocks when it comes to reserve list cards like Ice Age. No, okay, look. As a speculation, whatever, like it's a long shot and it can hit and it can make you money, but as a long term thing, it's not a good investment. How about that? They take the biggest hit when things like this happen with MTG30. MTG prices are now shadowing the drop in the overall economy, about 8 to 10 months delayed. How far behind an economic rally do you think MTG prices will shadow the rise? I think it'll be closer to the rise. Yeah, I think Warhammer's a major one. Yo, Alberto from Italy, what is up, bro? How you doing? Coming by. Thank you very much. Euro love over here. Yeah, it's still, bro. It's midnight over there. What are you doing watching my silly ass over at midnight? Invent the next big TCG game duel. What could ever go wrong? Right, Dustin? I'm thinking about my long-term goals with things. I don't know how many of you are familiar with coin grading and the certified acceptance corp stickers, CAC. And I don't know if you've ever heard the statement, buy the coin or buy the card and not the slab. It's 100% true. You should look at every graded card inside the slab. Just don't just accept that the grade on the label is the grade. You have to look at the card. Buy the card, not the slab, not the label. So in coins, this was a big issue a while ago because they went through what we're going through in the 90s and in the 80s when it comes to grading coins, right? And not all grades were trustworthy. So CAC came along. They put little green void stickers, like they self-destruct if you try to rip them off. And it's basically the company, they put them on. So for every grade, like say it's MS64, there's also MS64 plus, and it goes down, whatever, right? But for MS64, there's A grade, B grade, and C grade coins. The A grade are the top 20% of MS64s, right? CAC only puts their sticker on the A grade coins. They put their sticker, a gold one, on coins they believe are undergraded. And so by doing this, they're basically saying, we approve of these coins. They actually offer to buy any coin they put their sticker on too. So by having that guarantee and by being like a who watches the watchers type of thing, you know, like there is room for that. And I think our market kind of needs that standardization of grading, or grading the graders. How crazy is this sun in my face right now, right? Like, revised Earthbind, $13. That's crazy. 70. What? Earthbind is 13. Can't stick there. Our bulk box is full. Those people will dig them out. Yep, completely. Stupid Earth. Do they smoke weed in Italia? Oh, yeah, they do. But you know what they do a lot of over in Europe is hash. That's like hardcore. That's been hearing about it for a million years. That was a great video of BGS mistakes and grading. There you go, MTG Poland. So the CAC sticker, the like that type of thing, that's what I'm thinking about is maybe room for where I would like to develop in the future. You need to make a weed CG with redemptions for some like really banger nugget, right? Home farm, nice. Mushrooms, hey, there's nothing wrong with some naturals, right? Does Rudy's pushing MetaZoo tarnishes credibility? Not really, Osmond. It's just you got to understand him, you know, and that'll help you understand him more. They essentially made Earthbound reserveless. Yeah, I know, Nick. I got a whole video on that coming. I need to start tripping and shrooming. Don't go crazy, but nobody said it's a bad thing, right? Not a shill, but PSA will also buy back their mistakes, unlike BGS. BGS will reholder it. They'll regrade it. They won't buy it, but they'll redo it. But you have to send it in. They won't charge you. You just say they made a mistake. Oh, if you're talking about grading wise, I don't know. That's rough. If they make a mistake on the label, yeah. There is a weed TCG. More Euro love. HRM, what up, bro? Just gonna really interested to hear your thoughts on the coming market for revised duels now with these proxy reprints. Bro, freaking 30th talk, man. We did a lot of 30th talk. I think there's a lot of room for the revised dual proxy market, but like, you know, what are you gonna buy? A $50 Wizards made printed thing, or a $2? It depends what you want to do. Then you might as well just write on a freaking world championship card. I don't know, man. I never liked the proxy market. Since the beginning I was reporting all of them on eBay, but yeah, man. I'm not a fan of proxies. I don't like that whole market. I don't look, the revised duels may drop a little bit, but like long term they're golden. However, look, I never was a huge fan of revised duels in the first place. Me, for what I aimed for when I collected, was like I always aimed for Arabian Nights, Antiquities, and Legends, because I was like, man, in between Alpha, Beta, Unlimited, Revised, Collector's Edition, International Collector's Edition, and now the 30th Anniversary Edition, there's so many dual lands out there. Like, how many freaking Savannas are out there? A lot. A whole lot. But how many Bazaars of Baghdad are there? 19,200. How many Cabal Ghouls are there? 19,200. How many Candelabra of Taunoses are out there? 31,200 or something like that? I don't know. Not that many, but still. Just saying, like, I always went for, like, I guess it's weird. It's kind of looking at the market like a player, but being a collector in that term. It was just strange. But I would go for, I like Arabian Nights. That's my jam. Dual Brain TCG. Dual Brain CG, right? That's a good thing. A great one. How they do it. Yeah, Dustin, that's how I've been looking at it for a while now. As like, the complexity of the coin grading market. That's what we should be looking at this as. Microdosing on one big trip every month is the way to grow. I'm not going to say it's a bad thing. Look, if mushrooms does anything, it helps you catch a different perspective, right? And sometimes that's important in life. Can help you work through some things. But he's about business. MTG Lion was talking about how he hated that he had inside deals and got product for dirt cheap and stuffs his patron, making 30th anniversary look like a fair product. Yeah, I mean, I think MTG Lion is a little bit biased and like towards the anger towards the guy. I don't know why he hates him so much. Look at the 6.9 boxes. There's a couple that people are happy with. Look, mine was all right. I would have rather had an Italian Legends pack than a case of Unsanctioned. Jesus Christ. I would have rather had the 2 Baldur's Gate Collector's Edition boxes. Good meditation session every week is the key to success. You're right, guys. You guys go some tasty. I do not grow anything at the moment. I would like to... Look, it's legal to grow ganja here in Connecticut. Next year, I'm probably going to grow some plants. I'm allowed to grow 6 plants per person, and... while my wife does not smoke, I partake, so I can grow it for both of us. I'm planning to buy some more revised duels, but guess it's best to wait at the moment, right? Yes, definitely wait. Probably half those numbers with attrition. Oh, completely gem mint. But this is why I like to buy, you know, super high end, like mint and near mint and gem mint versions of like Cabal Ghoul, like. A 9.5, there's 100 of them. 150, 200 maybe, 300 on a high end, but not much more than that. I can't see there being much more than that. I bet you there's a lot less, actually. You know what? I'm going to look it up. How many Cabal Ghouls? Let's take guesses, guys. How many Cabal Ghouls at 9.5 are there out there? I'm going to say there's around 100, even though it might be more like 20. I am in the Beckett app and I forgot how to use this thing. Okay. Grading. Population report. Select sport. So we are looking at Cabal Ghoul in Arabian Nights. And KHABALGHOUL. Let's see. We got 100 to 200. We got 36 from Emmanuel. Come on, let's get some numbers. I'm looking at it right now. Interesting. And 9 or better. Okay. Yeah. And like you gotta understand now the 8.5 is the new 9, right? So come on, guys. Give me a number. How many do you think? And let's give me 2 numbers, 9 or better, or 9.5s alone. Is there an estimated amount of foreign, black, and white border Renaissance cards that are reserve list? I don't know. I don't know that, actually. I don't follow the foreign market like I do the English. 250,000 each dual land plus a new 30th edition. That's what I'm saying. It's 1/10 or less originally. So, like, come on. You know? That's why I like Arabian Nights, Antiquities, all that. Legends. You know Legends rares are rarer than Arabian Nights rares, right? Yeah, you did. I saw those. Those are great. He's super on fire, streaming, hot mad about his channel falling off. What? MTG Lion? I don't think his channel was ever up. MTG Lion. I can't take it either. 309 or better. MTG Lion should be a rapper. 24, 42. Bob says 1. 9.5. I'd say less than 100. You know what? The worst part of MTG30 is I really want a pack or 2. Yeah. And MTG rapper falling those time. Oh my god. Okay. So yeah. So the real numbers. 102 in 9.0 and 68 in 9.5. That's it. And that's a U3. So that means there's more of them than Juzams and stuff like that. So, you know, how about a popular one like Juzam instead? Juzam. And see, that's what I'm saying about these Arabian Nights cards, guys. Is they're exceedingly rare in 9.5 and 9s. Okay. Okay, because Juzam is a very popular card, so everybody pulls it and grades it and has been saving it for a long time. 273 9.0, 99 9.5, 10. There's 3 of them, and there's 1 black label. I want that black label so bad. But yeah, like, have we seen what happened to video games? How big of a bubble it became? Did you know that some of those graded games had population reports higher than those numbers? Especially when you consider that a black label is like a 10 to them, a 10 is like a 9.8, a 9.5 is like a 9.6, and a 9.0 is like a 9.4 for video games. Like, unbelievable. How about Arabian Nights box break on Patreon? I don't know anybody who's even has one at this point. It's like a $500,000 box. Maybe if the Patreon grows and stuff, we might be able to do a Legends or Antiquities box break. I mean, you might be able to do a pack break of Arabian Nights, but like, woo. Look at the total alpha BGS 10 is staggeringly low. Oh, and the what's it called? The quality control back in the day was pretty bad. The quality control is pretty bad now. So, like, really, guys. All right. So, a couple of things. Anybody new, remember to subscribe. Everybody else, remember to like. We now have channel membership. So, during live streams, of which there will be a lot more of. If you become a channel member, your name shows up in green. You get a little badge next to it that'll evolve colors over time for different dual land colors. You get emojis. You get the puppy smile emoji. You get the Underground Sea and Badlands emoji. I'm gonna have more emojis because I think it's entertaining. What else? Check out the Patreon. Come by on 11/5 at 8 p.m. for like a pretty big stream. I'm gonna call it at 5 o'clock, guys. My throat is killing me. I have 9 old Rudy of the Sea. Oh, Old Man of the Sea. Nice. That's a good card. 236 BGS Alpha Teds. Wow. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. MTG Poland. PSA is way too easy with it. 5 Logfell Wizards should have an alternate line of complete sets with different backs. Set constructed would be a fun, casual format. Why not? I could see that being fun. I mean, they would sell each set as a box set. That's true. I am actually cooking an I don't know if you guys have ever had the pleasure of having Japanese curry, but I've been cooking it for half the freaking day, and it's gonna be awesome. Oh yeah. What would Rudy be like if he was stoned? You know? How do you know he's not? Dude coughs all the time. Just saying. Although he lives in Florida, right? You know, it's becoming surprisingly accepted around the world. Like, I guess with the United States going to reschedule it, things will become very different when it comes to ganja, man. Our world has changed. Like, it is a whole new world out there, everybody. It really is. And I will take a smoke salute to that. I heard even Japan is considering. Oh, Tanya and Stefan, thank you very much. New channel member. Fun time emojis. You gotta try out the puppy smile emoji. Love blazing and talking magic. Yes. I think that's why we're all here, Booster. Indeed, right? I wouldn't imagine Rudy getting high since he's in Jacksonville, a pretty conservative place. Yes, the puppy freaking smile emoji. That's Ash upside down, so his lips. That's the best. I love that. Rudy usually has bloodshot eyes. Hey, maybe he doesn't smoke. Maybe he does edibles. A lot of people are doing that now. Guys, did you know that one of the biggest freaking demographics for ganja is like older folks? They're taking buses from senior citizens' homes down to the dispensary. I think that's excellent. What up, Pokemon TV Unlimited? Thank you for coming by, and please hit the like button. Finally on rescheduling the weed. Yes, because in the laws it should be seen the same as freaking crack and heroin. Fuck out of here. Ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. Oh my god. I still can't believe that I got a freaking doggy emoji. That's the best. I need to make some more emojis. I gotta think now. Oh, that's one. Oh, I got a good one. All right, I gotta figure out how to make them like this because I got help making them. So it's weird. You have to make them a square. Like the pixels has to be, more than 32, but 55 by 55, whatever. But like, it has to be a square for some reason. Strange, and I don't know what I'm doing with that. So somebody else freaking help me out with all that. Are you going to open your 30th anniversary on the channel? I'm still torn about it, Pokemon TV. I'm still torn if I even want to get it. I'm on the fence. I feel like I might want an Antiquities pack. And yeah, I feel like, yeah. Do you know how long old folks have been waiting for this, right? Yes. Thank you very much, Pokemon TV Unlimited. I will keep it up. I'm going to be streaming a lot in the next couple of weeks up until the 30th. And then when I come back, it's going to be grinding for work. Yeah, like that's going to be... Going to have to do the freaking stuff, do the work stuff. Only one that comes to mind for me is Glimpse of Nature. Are there any modern cards that see play in eternal formats that have never been reprinted? Only one that comes to mind for me is Glimpse of Nature. Are there any modern cards? Ooh. That's a good question, man. Glimpse of Nature. What can go up the chimney? What can go up the chimney down? What can't go down the chimney up? Up the chimney down, but down the chimney up. Up the chimney down, and down the... Bob, you have totally stumped me. Hippies in the 20s, back in the 70s, finally smoking again in their 70s in the 2020s, right? I had some edibles playing disc golf and fell on the first tee pad. I couldn't stop. If you're trying to do a serious game, it's never a good time to have like a either new edible or a lot of edibles, you know what I mean? Like, oh, mince the little moon rocks for my J. That's moon rocks, man. They smoke for a long time. I like a good moon rock though. It's good for a different thing, An umbrella. Huh. Go up a chimney down, but down a chimney up. You're ridiculous, Bob. Pseudo reserve list, booster blader. Just because they haven't reprinted it doesn't mean they're not going to. I more consider stuff like Earthbind. They're not going to reprint that anymore. They've shown that they're not. Or old Liliana art, or Force of Will, Therese Nielsen art. That, to me, is pseudo reserve list. I'd love to hear your reasoning why you consider it pseudo reserve list, because I think they can reprint it at any time. I think it's, risky, actually. I just think it's a matter of time. I don't like edibles. The first time I ever ate one was in college. And then I went to a football game, and it gave me a panic attack since the crowd was too big and the sounds were too intense. Oh, man. I think trying to walk home, I kept wanting to lay on the ground. Oh, boy. Those youngin' times were those are some good memories, right? All right, so winding down, we got about 5 more minutes before I sign off. Does anybody have any final questions or statements? Yeah, fake as in they never said anything about it. That's why it's fake. Bad time for first edibles. Sounds awesome, Osmond says. Yeah, you know, like, I remember some good times, man. When I was young, the youngin' times. Oh man, you hear these neighbor dogs, man. Ah, they're yelling. But I do believe Wizards has informal policies of not reprinting certain cards. Yes, and that's like weakness now, you know, jihad. It's not a formal policy, but they'll never reprint that shit again. Never, ever, ever. And so that's why it's the fake reserve list, because it's just known they're not going to do it. Again, Therese Nielsen art, the 7 that they originally stopped printing, like Jihad and stuff like that. The cards they took out of Lost Legends, the cards they took out of this reprint one, those are the ones. Oh, thank you, Tanya, Stefan. You guys are the best. I'm gonna lie, a little disappointed in condition of my all house was still technically near mint. I hate that technically near mint. If you're not happy with it, you should return it, bro. I get it. I get it though. Like, to have an 8.5 is even a thing in and of itself. Thank you, HRM. I love you guys too. You're the best for coming by and like supporting. You know, yeah, what can I say? I was still tripping balls, but at least it wore off after a bit, right? All Hallows Eve. I had one. I lost it back in the day. That was one of the cards I had as near mint, and that I regret losing. Gwendolyn. That's what I'm saying. I think I need to get a copy of Gwendolyn. I had and don't have anymore. You know how it goes. I think I need to get a copy, though. I have a Jihad, but, like, it's not a fun card. Like, Gwendolyn is like a, you know, freaking the seductress that the original. And again, like I'm saying, man, yeah, Stone Pony says I love Lily. Like, what's wrong? Maybe these women found power and dressing like that. Like Liliana, didn't she, like, you know, make a wish? Like part of her thing with Bezel Knock or whatever was to be like, you know, young and good looking forever. And, like, maybe Gwendolyn is, like, that's her way of getting ahead, freaking taking people out. You know what I mean? Like, have you watched 8th Place Dave's Near Mint Accept video? Amazing. Actually, I haven't. Bob, send me that. I want to watch it. Is it the same idea of, like, how Near Mint is going away? Do you still order off TCG Player? Quit using too many headaches for starting conditions. Sellers try to fight returns. I haven't used it in a while. But if you're going to use it... remember to use the affiliate link. Thank you. Innistrad version, exactly. Now's the time, right? I bet you. 8th Place Dave, man, he is like viral like a mofo. What is my favorite format to play? I mean, I don't play right now, but my favorite format since the last time I had the most fun was Vintage, or like even 94, 95 or something like that, right? Right? 8th Place Dave, I don't know what to say, man. I just don't know how to make a viral video. Thumbnails, titles, none of it. I don't know how to catch traction like that. Like, you know, I see some people get these 10,000, 30,000, 50,000 views out of nowhere, and I'm just like, wow, that's amazing. I wish I could. I put in the daily work, but, you know, I don't know what it is. I guess I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to advertising myself, making thumbnails, when I post, all that stuff. No idea. There you go, Peanut. That's the one I mean. Freaking when I'm playing revised cards, I was thinking, what if they did format packs? You know what I mean? Like packs that have all the cards from a format. That would be a fun way to do all this type of stuff. I don't know. The great ones aren't viral too. Yeah, I know. What can I say? Hey, it's like Stone Pony. No, I see people like out of nowhere go viral. Booster, Blader, pack openings are not great for views at all. Even the rarer ones, like whew, my found Arabian Nights pack, like the old footage that I found, that didn't do great. Neither did my antiquities. It's like, it's crazy. I don't know what to do. Like Dave, before he was big, I saw a freaking 280,000 view video of his. It's just unbelievable, like crazy. I don't know how it happens. Well, thank you, Tanya, Stefan. It makes my following more awesome. Yeah, it's true. The following here is cool, and that is, maybe that's what it is. Pre-modern is a cool format. I should check it out. 4th edition to Scourge. All the Silver Age. Ooh, Gem Mint. And I disagree with you about the Silver Age sets. I think anything reserve list through Urza Saga is Gold Age, and Silver Age starts at Mercadian Mask through War of the Spark. That's just me. Or maybe, no, I'm sorry. It ends at, was it Return to Ravnica when they boosted the, or when they changed the foils? Maybe when they changed the foils. I don't know, but I think the Silver Age are the foils early thousands. Go on a reality show. I actually have heard that about pre-modern before, that it's kind of up my alley. Amazing Race with DJ Long. Osmond, check it out. Start cracking those old booster boxes. Don't, but you'd get views. MTG Poland, no way. It doesn't. Bad Boy Gaming is doing really well with openings. Not really. If you look at percentage of subscribers that are watching the openings versus that watch like regular videos, it's so much higher. You have experience traveling, but then okay, so traveling will distract the algorithm. I think the issue with MTG content is that it's too niche. There's just not enough watchers. Debatable, Peanut. Foils change after Infect. What a good time. Freaking Scars of Mirrodin Besiege. That's hilarious. I just sent you a pic of the VIP pass and a link to 8th place Dave near me. Nice. Thank you, Bob. Origin is like the end of the Bronze Age for me. It might have been, yeah, Return to Ravnica, right? MTG Poland. There you go. That might be the one that I consider. That was Bronze, and Bronze lasted to War, and now we're in like the Iron Age. All right, guys. I have to go. It's been a lot of time here. Hours and hours of live streaming. We will be doing more. I don't know if I'll be going this long, but we'll be doing a lot more live streaming. Thank you guys for coming by. All the new channel members, you guys are awesome. Patrons, you guys are the best. You guys all keep this running. Come by on the 5th of November. We're gonna have the big time party stream. Check out my channel membership. It might be something you like. During all the next live streams coming up in the next couple of weeks, you'll be able to do the smiley dog face emojis and all that fun stuff. Check out the Patreon. Remember to like and sub. Otherwise, take care. Have a great day. Peace out, everyone.